I need to put out my messages to publish and everything, and yeah.
So random BS is active. Gotcha.
Yes. And we
Question.
are active.
Okay, here's a question for you.
I may have an answer.
Alright. Then the question is this. Is your stream PG or not?
It's PG-16, but
Okay.
It's rated 18, so because there are other people in my chat, not myself, but other people in my chat that tend to talk a little bit rough. So
I was just wondering if I had to modulate my tone and language as to conform with someone who was more children and family friendly. That's all I was asking.
I've always been children and family friendly, though.
True, which is why I had to ask.
It's just because I have a daughter, you know. I'm a mom. I'm a mom. What do you want?
Does not respond to comment because comment would get me booted.
Nah,
Yes.
You're fine.
Yes. Let's just say it's a good thing that I've known you as long as I have. Just not in the streaming capacity.
Right. You've known me a good amount of time, actually.
Well, think about it. 5, 6 years now, give or take.
Yeah, give or take. Quite a few years.
Yeah, I kind of touch and go, but yeah. Again, I think that's the way I operate with pretty much everyone. Just kind of the ones I keep are the ones to talk back.
I understand that. So, we are streaming. We've been streaming for about 3 minutes.
I noticed. I've been watching.
But, hey, they can know our actual backstory. I don't see a problem with that.
As long as we're not using real names and real faces, I have no issue with it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do that.
No. Evans, no. That's just asking yourself for trouble.
Well, you know why I made a VTuber. It's to protect my family. That's the main reason why I made it in the first place. So, yeah.
So wait. You became a Twitch streamer to protect your family?
No. VTuber.
Oh.
I could literally turn off the VTube part and they could see my true face.
Oh God, no! Oh
But
God,
that's
that
not
would make
gonna
me
happen.
shiver. Are you kidding? No, no.
That cannot happen because I promised my husband I would never do that.
Don't blame you at all.
So,
I hate my true face, so yeah, I completely fine going with, by the way, very cute blue alien.
yes.
I'm sorry, I like blue. You do know I like blue.
Well, I like blue too, so yeah.
Yes. It's a color that is good for us.
It is. It's a great color. And I'm loving
You're about
it.
to... Yeah. I was gonna say, you're about to do your spiel, aren't you?
Yeah, in about 1 minute.
Yeah.
I always do try to do it at the on top of the hour, you know.
Right. Which makes sense. Because, professionalism.
Well, it gets people
Which is why you have all the Twitches you do.
Yeah.
You have lots of Twitches. You have 212 Twitches. That's a lot of Twitches.
Yeah. Speaking of which, You are not experiencing technical difficulties. We are taking over your screen. We demand your cookies. All of your cookies. Welcome in. This is Karsa. Karsa KKWX. Karsa is my name. KKWX is my empire. And today I have one of my subjects, aka, I don't know, should I say cookie minion or no?
I could totally do some stuff for some cookies.
Okay, so you're my cookie minion. Got it!
Chocolate chip is my favorite.
Well, it's my favorite too. One of my favorites too. Anyway.
See, this is why I'm a cookie minion then, I guess.
Today, we are making a Kasatha for Starfinder. And this is the part that is going to be interesting because how we have to make it is going to be very different from what I've done ever. We are going to be making a Kasatha on Vroid. A Kasatha is a 4-armed creature with a very long, gated cone head. And you will get to see it starting now. Hi, Grill. Welcome in. Hi, Nonami. Welcome in.
Hello, darling.
Now, Nonami is a friend that I've known for a long time. Grill is a real life friend. And Grill is going to be in our Starfinder game. He is helping on the side of the character sheet for Nonami. I am helping on the character art part of Nonami. And Nonami's name is what?
Blueberry Cupcake.
Blueberry Cupcake. Now, why did you come up with Blueberry Cupcake? I'm very interested in knowing.
Okay. You want the technical answer or the actual fun answer?
I will go with both.
Figured you'd say that. Okay, the technical answer is the simple fact that I like the dichotomy between the gladiator, the big, strong, gruff guy with the 4 arms that was like Goro and Coneheads had terrible blue babies. The fact that, of that, they had to pick a name that was so light and so fluffy and so fantastically baked that they would drive you to madness. It's just a fun name. And I like Blueberry Cupcake. Because blue and berries and cupcakes. You can't go wrong with that.
Hi, Tenable. Welcome in. Alright. So, being that said that it's a blueberry cupcake.
Yes.
Let's bring in the blueberry cupcake. And where are you? Where are you? Oh, we gotta do one more thing before we get started. And that is to explain why there are more followers since the last stream. And that is because Noname just followed me.
Oops. Sorry.
And we also had a subscription paid for off screen by Bailey's. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Let's get back into this. Okay, guys, there is a game being played if you ever want to play it. I have Pokemon Community Game playing while we're playing. I'm not going to be doing a lot of Catch myself because it takes away from what I'm trying to do. So it's all you guys. If you want it, you have it. Alright. Here we go. This is a start of a Kasatha. Bluish. Very, 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 elongated The eyes will be changed shortly. You'll be given 2 arms when we finally finish. And you have to shut off your mouth so it doesn't show. And the reason why you don't do that, you don't want to show your mouth, is because in Starfinder, for this particular species, that is considered an erotic zone. And the only person you're ever going to show your mouth to is a person you are mating. Hi, Lano! Welcome in. Am I correct? So, we'll get you all changed up and make you look so much better than this. But, let's first get your eyes in. How about that? Let's do that.
We'll start with the pupil.
Yes, the pupil is very small, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was that really weird silver sheen with this itty bit of white in the middle.
Yeah, so we're gonna need a pupil. So what I'm gonna do, instead of doing what I normally do, and that's just get one of my eyes that I've already created, I'm actually gonna go into the eye sets, irises, particularly, and custom make it. So, we've got this.
Why I worry that I picked the weirdest character.
Why do you worry so much?
You didn't, trust me.
Okay.
There's
At least
Grill.
I'm not picking the fuzzy.
There's a race that is literally just a floating brain.
Yeah, there is. That one's even harder to play. So let's edit this texture.
Yes, not very touchy-feely.
No. Alright, let's edit this texture. Now we know that the eyes are very, well, let's just say dark and gray and silvery.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're going to look like liquid metal. It's going to be awesome.
So, we will start with a dark and silvery. Let's try to get silver look. And that look will be also silvery. And the pupil is going to be very interesting in the sense that we're going to make it a little bit bigger, but not very big, because it's going to be very, compared to normal. I really should learn how to use my drawing tablet, but right now we're gonna just do it this way. Okay, wait. I know what I forgot.
Animation are completely legit.
Huh?
I said mice are a completely legit drawing tool. And I have a tablet. I need to use one to use my.
So we're gonna make a little bit. That's probably really big. Then again, it might not be. There we go. Alright, so to do this the way we want, I mean, look at them right now. They look rather big, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to make them smaller?
Yes, we need to shrink them.
We need to shrink them pretty good. So, but first, let's do a blue. Very light sheen blue. And let's go with a small one.
Break them all up.
There we go.
Fuck you.
Alright. Now, So, here we go. We kind of have it bigger now. But let's take and look at what it looks like when we take it off of this. And we go in here. And we're going to edit the size. The size has got to be ultra small. Gazing the heck out of you.
Let's just say the limitations of the program have been tested.
As far as it can be, yes. I have literally made your eyes that small. How do you like that?
They look amazing. Yep,
Awesome.
That's about the right size, actually.
Alright, now we need to give it more of a metallic feel on the rest of the eye. So let's find the scleras. Again, we're going to customize it. We're going to edit the texture. And we're going to give it a different texture. Still going to stick with the realm of blue. But we're going to go kind of dark. Like that. Or actually darker.
Real blue, isn't it?
Is it what?
I think it would be more of a darker blue, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, dark. Like really dark. Like almost black is what we're going for, right? Alright.
So we're looking for like that midnight that's so blue that you're like, ooh, that'd be cool in a star pattern kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Wait for me.
Okay, so with the scleras, we are now changing the color, and we will add a layer because I don't like to really get rid of the default layer. And this part, we're going to go big. We're going to try to make it as big as possible.
Oh, he just looks like he got punched in the eye.
Does he?
I mean, look at the... Oh, there we go. There's the alien look.
Yes. Now, I think we should give him a little bit of highlights too. What do you think?
Yeah, you're gonna need that. Yeah, to bring out that silvery sheen. You're gonna need a couple of little highlights just here and there.
So let's change it to this, and let's go with a back to checking this color out, and then bringing it back up to kind of a almost a white blue and over like that. Alright, now we want small, so we want this to go really small. And we probably should have done that again differently because it needed to be like this. Unfortunately, you're heading off to work, so I'm going to take care. You're still at work, so you're heading off. But thank you for that. We'll see you if you show up again. Thank you so much. Right, I'm thinking of making a star, like almost a star.
Let's see how it'll work.
That boost is the left mouse button, the right mouse button, and the boost is jump and right mouse button goes
What is he talking about?
He's playing, he's playing Rocket League, which is pretty much this funny game of, imagine polo if it was played by race cars.
Okay.
It's fun, but it's kind of annoying because everybody's always better than you, but that's normal for every game when you start out. But yeah. Ooh, I like that. See the crosses and stuff in it?
Yeah.
I think one more in the corner, maybe.
Right here, or...
Yeah, yeah. Because you see, you're getting that that very glimmery look with his eyes.
Wow. Doesn't that look cool?
Mm-hmm. See, now he looks like he has reflections in his eyes, which is what it's supposed to do. Yeah.
Right. That was the plan, to make it reflect.
Yeah, it makes it look reflective.
Almost mechanical. But a Kasatha is not mechanical. Because Kasatha is an alien.
Well, yeah.
That shows off. That does not show his face. So, we gotta do something about his face.
He's a ninja.
He's a ninja.
He's an alien ninja.
Ooh. Yeah.
Hey, alien ninjas are cool too.
Oh, yeah. No. I totally agree. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is... we finished his eyes. I think his eyes look pretty cool. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely am digging them.
Alright, let's save those.
I still say he should be able to blink like a fly or something. That whole...
Well, he should be.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to just explain that that's how he blinks.
Yeah, it's like very rapidly, almost, fishy.
So the next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna do skin. I think you wanted to do the skin.
Yeah. Yes, the tattoos and the layering on it.
And we wanted to do a custom skin. What happened to his skin?
Yipe!
Not blue. There we go. I was gonna do a custom skin. Maybe not. Actually, what we could do is we could edit texture in the sense that we add a layer. We leave this one, but we add a layer.
Yeah, because we need his mask.
Right. Now, what color were you wanting to have his tattoos?
Probably a lighter or darker blue, which would make sense because it would be like cultural, so more of a blacker ink or a darker blue ink. You know what I mean?
So, if we went with... Are we going... Hi, Fire! Welcome in! Dun dun dun! Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. Can we make this work? I'm going to try a different brush. Alright, so not that. We do want it mirrored. I'm trying to... Is there any particular rune you would like to have?
Not particularly.
No? Okay.
I was thinking of more of a lightning bolt, but that actually looks better.
Well, we could still make a lightning bolt if you'd like, down the center.
No.
You
That
like
would
this
make-
better? I was
do.
thinking this because there's a ridge right here.
Yes, there is.
And I'm trying to
Follow
kind
the
of
ridge.
hide it.
That too.
Yeah, kind of hide it a little, or accent it so it feels like it's more of a tattoo than it is what it is.
Right.
However, it could also be covered, so we don't even have the ridge showing.
Like I said, the accent works out because now your eyes are drawn to that, and you're like, "This is a cool tattoo."
Yeah, I mean, we can put the electrical that you want here. That's up to you.
We can try it. Like I said, it would be more along the case of we can try it, and then if we don't like it, we can take it out kind of thing.
That's not working.
Maybe perhaps not mirror that one.
Yeah. Although that looks cool.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Oh, yeah, keep going with that.
Keep
That's
going
like
with
a
that?
stitch, yeah. Like a stitch down the middle.
Okay.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, like that. That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey,
Alright.
go with it.
Yeah, I like that actually. It looks pretty good. Okay. We could make the headpiece that goes with this, and if you wanted to, or we could leave it as is. Now, normally they wouldn't have this ridge here. It would be
No.
I was thinking it'd be covered, at least maybe with a
Element.
hood, possibly.
Yeah, I could do a hood. Rock a hood.
Alright, let's see if we can do a hood. I'm gonna try to do a hood. Not gonna say I'm 100% sure I can do it, but I am gonna try. So, to do a hood, we're gonna have to go into what is the hair of the game. So we'll save this item as a skin. And you have your own little skin now. Alright, let's see if we can... This hood is gonna need a mask first. Let's see about doing the mask first. It's still a part of hair. Every bit of that is part of hair.
That's fine.
It's just the way it is played out. And currently, Vroid is very lax when it comes to accessories. So we're gonna have to play it the hard way. Alright, let's see here.
Fake it until they make it. That works.
Like-
So,
I learned the one.
we'll use
I
this.
learned the one. Like I'm gonna do it. Like
No, that's not exactly what I'm looking for. Base hair. Base hair is not what I really want. I want to leave it that way. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to do a custom. We're definitely gonna have to go custom because, like wings, hair is or the a hood or anything that is involving outside of the realm of what Vroid gives you has to be customized. Because right now they only have bow ties and ears.
That's not really customizing then.
Hey,
although,
I'm gonna do my best. Let's put it that way.
although I don't know, him with the bow tie might just definitely
Nah,
not rocking a bow tie.
nah. He's a soldier.
Of course not. Hey, they have dress white,
All
or
right.
in our case, dress something.
So yeah, that doesn't look right. Let's go with the color of the back.
Why don't you just make the color of the hair more of a dark and make it slightly poofier?
Man.
Okay. Sure.
Might be a little bit easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, sure. I still need to change the color. So we're gonna edit the color first. If you want to make it slightly poofier, do you want to actually? No, we wanted to go with a hood. I think is what we were trying to do, right?
Okay, we were going to make it a hood.
Yeah. So we're gonna use this color first of all. Come on. Today. Okay, you're not gonna be helpful, are you? Fine. Go with this. Go down here. Right. Edit hairstyle. No. Yeah. Edit hairstyle. Material.
Yes, all about the hair.
Yeah. Material. Edit texture parameters. But the hair is not going to be actually hair. So, and this is the part that is going to be off. So give me a little bit of a leeway to try to get this up here. Move it out a little bit so it covers the head. How is your work with grill going? Are you getting anywhere with that?
Yeah.
You are? Good.
Well, yes, I am me, but yes.
I just kind of not been getting in the way while you guys have been doing this.
That's
It's-
okay. I mean, do
It's
you...
fine, man.
Oh,
I've,
dear.
I've just been filling in some of the basic stuff. That's it.
Okay.
I'm trained every day like this.
Like I said, I'm just kind of like
You're kind of like...
feel lurky, and lurky is good. Lurky is always good.
He's fine. You're
Yeah.
not exactly lurking, though. You're kind
No.
of telling us what we want to know.
Well, yeah, but hey, there you go. I think we got it on that one.
Yeah, I think we finally got somewhere. Ooh.
Yep.
That's going to be an interesting headpiece.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We got this. Oh, that one little part in the back. Pull that out.
Yeah, just
There we go.
Yeah.
Doink.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, the tractor.
And then we're going to bring this up because the hood is not going to be all the way down there.
No,
So
because I don't think we need to do the long hair thing.
no. No.
Yeah.
Ooh. The helm might be interesting. Indeed. Well, I was trying to do a headpiece that goes like a hood, but it's acting
We
like a
might end up
helm.
with a. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a cool looking helm though. It's all rounded at the top, and you know.
It's kind of accentuating what I
Uh huh.
want to accentuate, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Now is it okay? So we don't want that. I don't like that there. Okay, cool. Let's bring this out. But we also don't want it to look phallic. That's the biggest thing. I'm not wanting to
No.
make it.
I mean,
phallic.
you know what we should. Yeah. You know what you need to do then? You need to like straighten it out and not make it so bunched in that one spot.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
But first of all, let's get the pieces up so I can make more movement.
Right. Ah, skeletons. I get it now.
Yeah, this is the part that's skeleton. This is not actually the skin yet.
No. That's why you're trying to make it a little bit shorter like that, because it's all the bones of the hair that you
Yeah.
like.
We're not gonna have
go.
any bones for this, per se, because the only thing that's gonna move is maybe the tip of the hood, and that's it.
No bones about that.
Hi, Rhonda. Welcome in. I have not seen you in ages, so I'm glad to see you today. Thank you for coming on in. We are making an alien.
Alien.
And it's not just any alien. It is a Kasatha alien. And Kasathas actually have 4 arms. 4 arms. We could do even.
So, Lugo or Conehead. I like this.
Yeah. We could make it so that his mask is part of the helmet.
Makes sense, actually. It's all 2 birds, 1 stone.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get it. Oh, thank you. This is the hard part. Is when you go beyond the scope of the actual program. Okay. We have to make it kind of. I mean, it's okay if we show the nose, but the mouth has to be covered. So, this part we can probably change a bit. No, gotta cover that part. Okay. There we go. Now, do we want to make this thinner inward? Do we want the piece to...
Maybe we could flare it out instead.
We could flare it out. You want to flare it out?
Maybe? Well,
Let me do some mirroring again.
it's fine.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I know. It looks like a pill bottle. Design, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be hilarious.
He does look like a blueberry cupcake now.
Oh, he does. He does. I mean, he could literally go with that name. Be like, yeah, fine.
Yeah, I'm rocking it.
I'm gonna rock it anyway.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna rock you.
Yep.
Because
I'm just imagining this like intro of him walking in the room, a big, tall, tough guy. What's your name? Hey, Cupcake.
Damn it, am I playing the shortest character again?
you might be. You're playing the females.
Girls.
Yeah.
I'm playing a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like everybody I play with is like, oh, my character's like, between 6 and 6.5 feet tall. And look at me, I don't know, 5'3".
You know, probably will.
Yeah, you probably are. Trying to get this last bit part done right. And once that goes,
Yeah.
then we'll be alright.
Getting the bones exactly right is gonna be a pain.
Well, we gotta draw on them, so that's the problem.
Uh-huh.
And this, I really want to show the eyes, so trying to
Hard, yeah.
bring this down a bit, I think will help.
I think you here, a little more down.
Okay. Close.
Very close.
If I could just... Well, even if it just shows the mouth, or the nose, it's fine.
Yeah, the nose is fine. The eyes are fine. That is going to be a very funky helm. But I like. There we go. Nose, mouth, eyes. There we go.
Yeah. Alright, so... Let's do some... there we go. Now we got it. Alright, now we're gonna take some hair and make this happen. Now we're gonna do this. Alright, so the hair has got to be the color of the outfit.
Right.
So
which is that
kind of
silvery
matches.
gray thing.
Yeah. So let's add hair. Okay, no. We're going to want a flat. We're not going to want diamond. We're going to want flat. We're going to want straight. I think. And we're going to also want it thicker. Okay, that's not quite working the way I want it to. Right. Okay, I see what I'm doing. What I need to do.
Isn't there some kind of mask palette button that you can, like...
I don't know. I've never tried that.
Because just a baseline, like, gray would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if I could just color the entire... No, it's not that way. So... We're gonna try to get it as wide as we possibly can. As thick as... And I don't know if we want it thick, but definitely wide. We're gonna
And I'm not crazy, right? You're still playing a soldier?
Yeah, definitely playing a soldier. So probably strength stat plus a little.
Depends
well.
whether you want to go melee or ranged.
That's a good question.
Do you want to go melee ranged?
Well, 4 arms equals a lot of options.
Mm-hmm.
While she's trying to get that
Yeah.
hairnet to work out.
Yeah. Why don't you work with him right now while I'm doing this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just sent you a link.
I did.
So at first level, a soldier gets to pick up their first fighting style, which basically represents exactly what it says.
Yeah. Fighting style. There we go. Ambusher and assault.
Normally when you make a character, you do like your ability scores first, like strength, dex, con, and all that.
Right.
But because the fighting style basically dictates like where you're going to be in combat,
It's also going to dictate what stats.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I think that you'll be better off picking your fighting style first, and we'll build the stats around the fighting style.
Makes sense. Definitely not ambusher.
Mm-hmm.
Magical powers, warrior wizard. Okay, magic runes, augmentation.
So if one appeals to you, you'll see a little thing that says click here to see the abilities.
Yeah.
That'll take you to like what you get at particular levels. Like I think you get the first style technique. You get the first and second of the abilities listed. Because we're starting at level 5.
For those of you who are listening in and just came in, they're talking about her character sheet. It is going to be a male. It is going to be an alien, and we're going to have her make a soldier. This soldier is going to be used in our Starfinder thing starting next week at 10 o'clock at this particular time on this particular day. So, there you go. You may continue, guys.
Well, that's fine.
I'm just having issues with this stupid helm. But we're working on it.
Yep. We'll
hair
get
is
there when we get there.
Hair is always the worst part of this, I swear. So... No, I want this up so it doesn't go into the head. And continue on. You're fine.
I think she's going through the different fighting styles at the moment.
Really reading, bullet range, spray targets, covering now. Fourfold tactician. A fourfold tactician is a master of using multiple weapons and still having a hand. You must have 4 or more arms to select or use the fighting style.
Is this the one we're going with?
I'm just giggling about it.
Okay.
The first one was kind of interesting. It was kind of a rune sword. The arcane assailant was interesting. Armor storm is just a basic tank. Battle master is
You have
bolster resistance. I'm trying to think of how I fight when I fight. Usually, I do not tend to throw anything, so bombard or bullet rain. Definitely a no-go for me because I'll never think to pull a grenade. I always tend to, fools rush in a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, my fighting style is more along the lines of beat the heck out of them as quickly as possible while sustaining heavy damage. That's why I usually tend to go with tank-like builds. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the big question is, so like, did you want to focus on the tanking or the offense?
Probably the tanking.
All right, then I would look
I tend to
into
go less aggressive than most.
Armor Storm and Guard. So I think Guard is about guarding other people, not yourself.
Actually, guard would be a good one for me because, not like I said, I'm honestly it's not that aggressive. It's just a pity mute doesn't work in real life. Actually, I like hit and run. It's kind of the both deals. Range weapons, mixed range and melee.
Hi, Lily.
I'm getting locked down.
Yeah, hit and run's gonna be less
very-
defense oriented though.
Yeah, I noticed. Not Pistol Dancer. I know exactly what that one's like.
And Powerhouse is basically a melee only build.
I've noticed that. Yeah, Unwieldy Cleave is the first level. So that's, you know, wielding a friggin' Buster Sword, pretty much.
Yeah, you're gonna be wielding the same weapons I do.
Wait, but you're just showing off, aren't you?
I am playing a strength-based Mystic.
He's been
That
doing.
just makes
He's
my
been.
head hurt.
He's been playing in my games for a while now.
Yeah.
And for some reason I've started playing like off-type characters.
Cause he wants to.
Because why not?
You are breaking up. No, not me.
Oh,
I don't know why.
it happens.
You can skip over Rover. That one's more for exploring.
Alright, let's
Sharp
do some
shooter.
movement over here.
Shock and awe.
Bring this in.
Oh. No, I know what shock and awe does. Blooms, flashes of light. So a lot of flash bangs and, you know, dragon shout.
Not necessarily. You can think shock and awe it works with like sonic weapons, which is basically just sound-based weapons, and there's a lot of
Right.
them.
Yeah.
So like, yes, it does work with like the flashbang grenades, but there's also like sonic cannons that just blast people with sound.
Interesting.
Okay. So that's not working.
Oh, the last one, Wrathful Warrior, is basically turning the soldier into a barbarian.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Alright.
And Squad, despite the name and its description, works better with melee than ranged.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you do look like a cupcake.
I warned you. I'm a cute little cupcake.
Ah, such a cute cupcake.
Yeah. I'm also going to beat the heck out of you.
Why? Because I did something wrong.
No.
No. Okay. Well, that is what you wanted, a cupcake.
I know. I did not say you're not wrong. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go guard. Makes the
Okay.
most sense for me.
Making an alien, actually. The character we're building is called a Kasatha. And a Kasatha has a very cone head, 4 arms, and no hair on the back, so there will be no hair. And what we're trying to do is make the helmet right now. With this helmet in mind, it kind of has to be made out of hair. We're going to change the texture of this particular helmet in a moment to make it look more like a helmet and less like hair. Actually, it is a
Definitely
cone
dark.
head underneath it. It is a
And I
cone
think-
head underneath it.
If you go into roll 20, you'll see that I've like started updating the sheet with a bunch of stuff.
Okay. Let me go jump to roll 20.
So,
So now that we got the fighting style out of the way, we're gonna jump over to doing the ability scores.
Okay.
Oh, while we're waiting on that. So what I was doing while you guys were talking is I was just filling in basically all the stuff you don't have a choice in.
mm-hmm.
And I'll explain it as we go, because basically I filled in how many hit points you get for your race, which is 4, which is pretty standard.
Yeah.
Your race's size, medium, again, pretty standard. Speed, 30 feet, again, pretty standard. You have standard senses, which is just precise vision and imprecise hearing. Anything special. I filled in your ability score adjustments for your race, which your strength increases by 2, your intelligence increases by 2, but your wisdom decreases by 2. So you're a little bit easier to affect with mind whammies.
That's fine. I figured I'd be a little more physical and a little less magically inclined.
It just means that Karsa can run through and dominate you more often than other people.
Sounds so much fun.
Tornado in a blueberry cupcake. Oh, fun. I just hope bad rolls do wait me. Getting ones every single time we get a mind control is going to really bother me in much ways.
Alright, well, they can...
There we go.
See as I start talking. So,
Alright.
outside of your racial adjustments, normally your ability scores start at 10, and you just have 10 points to put into...
Whatever. Yeah. Okay.
And for every 2 that an ability score increases by, your ability modifier, that's what they're called, goes up by 1, which is the number you're using to affect the rolls. So like right now, your strength being a 12, which means anything involving your strength
is +1.
Exactly. Yep.
Exactly. It's every 2 you get an extra +1. So if I put it in athletics or intelligence, for every 2 I do, it'd be +1 on the dice roll. Okay, pretty basic.
Yep.
Alright, so guys, you're looking at the worksheet right here that she is going through. And we're going to interact with it, so give me a second. Yeah. Alright.
So, and after we do the abilities and your theme, I'm going to basically walk you through making the character from level 1 and then just leveling you up. We'll go level 2, level 3, level 4. But because you're playing a soldier, it'll be pretty fast. I shouldn't say fast, because you're going to have a lot of choices. Soldiers are actually kind of complicated to make, but they're just really easy to play. Because soldiers have a lot of choices to make.
Yeah. So, Blueberry Cupcake is going to be a Soldier 5. Grill, by the way, is my very, very real-life good friend that I'm not going to say his name. He can say his own name. He's going to be in this game as well.
It's totally not Grill.
Yeah, it's not Grill. Haha. You'll find out next week.
Why you named yourself after a household appliance, but that's my own.
That's because when I first made this name, I was playing a bear named Grill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
Who was very much the overcome, adapt, survive through genetic modification.
So let me explain the worksheet for everybody who is listening. Strength, as you know, is how much you can do in basically hitting something in whatever, holding on to something. It is your strength. Dex is
actually I read a meme a couple of weeks ago, the tomato one.
Yep, hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Yep, the best way to describe everything in the veins of a tomato.
Okay, I gotta hear this.
Oh, it's awesome. It's really good.
All right, and next thing is Dex. Dex is how fast you can get yourself out of being hit, how fast you can move, how dexterous or acrobatic or athletic you can be. Con is your hit points and how much damage you can take.
Okay.
Intelligence is how much you can understand, and this is in book sense.
Yes, this is intelligence, as in I have read the entirety of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, even the Silmarillion, and I get it.
Exactly. Whereas the wisdom is how wise you are, how street smart you are.
Okay. The last thing, the one is just what Damon says. You know, the wisdom is the difference between wisdom and intelligence is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to use it in a fruit salad. You laughed. I heard you laugh.
And then there is charisma. Charisma is how well you can speak around people and how well they can speak around you. Is how well you are perceived physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever. It is what does society think of you? Kind of thing. Or how are you perceived compared to other things? Now, if you have a low charisma, you're not able to speak very well. You're not able to.
Nargs.
Well, it's not that you don't speak very well, because
No.
I think a lot of introverts would argue that they are high intelligence, low charisma.
True.
It's your presence and force of person. Charisma is your presence and force of personality. It's how good are you at getting other people to see things your way.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's by being charming, by being intimidating, or by being deceitful.
Now,
so like the short version: strength. How tough is you, or how strong? How swole is you? Dexterity. How quick is you? Constitution. How tough is you? Intelligence. How smart is you? Wisdom. How in control is you? Charisma. How likable is you?
About that.
So,
because wisdom also very much represents your emotional and mental control over yourself. So with the fact that you're starting with an 8 in charisma, you're a very emotional person. I mean, you don't have to play it that way, it's just generally what that stat represents.
Fine.
So, there we go. Let me get this next part up.
So,
While
you have
they're
10
talking.
points to spread around in your stats.
Alright. I'm probably going to have to load strength and con because of the guard. So, probably 3 and 3 there, no problem. So that'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 in charisma, 1 in the rest, really, except for wisdom. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ditch the wisdom. Because, yeah.
Putting 1 in a bunch of the other ones isn't really going to do anything for you.
Okay, so I gotta do the min-max thing.
Right. Not really, it's just like, by putting 1 in charisma, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change any of your stats.
No, but putting 2 in charisma will, which will give the +1 modifier.
Yeah.
Right, which is why I said add 2 in charisma. Alright, so...
You have 2
Take
left.
care, Lily.
You could just put 1 more into strength and con, and it'll boost their modifiers each by 1.
Alright, now while they're
okay.
talking...
Yeah, that would make sense. So, +2 in strength and con, +1 in charisma. Yeah, that's about right.
Take care, Lily.
Yeah, you're definitely more suited for melee at this point.
Right.
Not that you can't do range, because you're a soldier, so... You're just going to be better at melee.
Yeah. Which makes sense. I mean, I could have put it all in dex and gone gunner, but I have a terrible tendency to miss. At least with giant freaking weapons, I have to be right in front of you. I'm
All right.
okay with right in front of you.
So, as a soldier, your class ability score, like your primary one, would either be strength or dex. I think I know which one it is, so I'm just going to click up the strength.
Yeah, it's kind of a dead given.
All right, we're just going to do your skills last because it doesn't matter if you do them last.
Oh my god!
It
Grandma,
honestly doesn't.
welcome in! Glad to see you. I haven't seen you in ages.
So, also at level 1. I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing with this. Yep. Every character gets what's called a feat, and I will link that list to you real fast.
Okay.
There are a lot.
I'm doing good. Right now, we are building a alien for our Starfinder campaign that is going to be happening very soon. Oh my god, does that look like a cupcake if I haven't ever saw one?
I did warn you.
Ah!
I am rocking the cupcake.
You
Wow,
are
that is
rock-
a cool look. And you know what it looks like?
What?
It looks like ice cream alien abduction.
Yeah. Well, you asked for it, so there.
I'm okay with that.
It does look like a alien cupcake, I swear to God. You asked for it, though.
I'm good with it. I'm okay.
I just can't.
Like I said, this is just going to be the funnest, one of the more fun characters.
Yeah.
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 Alright.
I'm liking the character. I really am. So anyway,
Yeah.
continue on.
And we haven't even introduced himself yet.
Oh, you guys will be introducing yourselves for sure.
Right, level
Soon
0.
enough. Yep.
Mhm.
Next week. So keep on while I'm doing this, trying to make a fool of myself. I'm not sure why that doesn't look right. Alright, let's try this.
So instead of you having to go through this entire list, I can point you toward a couple that I think would be helpful for you.
I was actually going to suggest that because this is a lot.
Yeah, I think there's like over 100.
Oh, yeah, that's about right.
So, going.
I know we can definitely take out a lot of the wisdom.
Yeah.
Because,
Yep.
Or the nimble move, stuff like you know.
The ones I was going to suggest, because you want to focus more on the guard aspect than anything else.
Mhm.
There's toughness, which will increase your stamina, it basically gives you more hit points.
I was actually looking at accelerated recovery as well. That might actually be interesting as secondary. And being
True.
able to heal yourself while, helping your buddies.
Then there's close combat. Whenever you hit something with hit an enemy with a melee attack, any other enemies that attack you with ranged attacks, actually I think it's any attack. I have to read it. It's been a while.
Hype.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's any attack, even magical, I will definitely do the splashdown thing. Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, so with close combat, anytime you hit an adjacent foe, meaning you're in the square next to him, with a
Right.
melee attack, you get a +2 to your AC against attacks from any other creature as long as they aren't adjacent to you as well.
Okay.
Which means it works against creatures that have that are attacking you with melee reach
Range.
attacks.
And magical attacks and any other sort of, greachy, grabby type things. Yeah.
Right, well, it works like if a guy tries to run up on you with a long spear, because he can attack you with that without being next to you.
Right.
It'll also apply to that.
Right. Which means you'll be able to see him and get the heck out of the way.
It's more that you're moving the enemy into positioning the enemy so that you're basically using them as cover. You're moving them around, getting them in the way.
Okay. Which makes sense, actually. Which would be a very good guard thing.
And then if you wanted to boost your allies, you could take a coordinated shot, which is any time you're threatening an opponent in melee, which means you don't even have to hit them. So if you swing and miss, it doesn't matter. As long as you are not providing cover to that ally, they get a +1 with their range attacks to hit that enemy.
Not really something I'd do. I would actually end up 90% of the time keeping watch over others. So yeah, the non-cover problem would be a problem.
Oh my god! You're selling your house and you had to be out of it for the showings? Internet sucked? That explains why you haven't been around. Well, I'm glad you're here now. Anyway, keep on keeping on. Glad you're here.
There's Cleave.
Okay.
Although I don't know how useful that one would be, because Cleave basically relies on you being attacked by 2 people at any given time in melee.
Nope, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Because the skill that you're only going to use, say, 50% of the time would be kind of pointless. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's this one called Deadly Aim, but I would take that one later.
For a first set, I would do something that, what's the word for it? Gets better over time. Every, say, couple of levels, you get X amount of extra points kind of thing. That's what I'd roll with.
Those don't really exist inside the feats.
Nah.
Like Deadly Aim is one of them. It's just it takes a while for it to get going. Basically, you take a -2 to any attack you're making to increase your damage by half your level.
Ouch. Yeah.
So at level 5, at our current level, you'd be trading a -2 for +2 to damage, which isn't bad.
You had 12
It's just like you can just pick it up at level. You can pick it up when we hit level 6, and then when you grab it, it'll be -2 for +3.
Using jump to be able to
Right, which means it'll be great at level 17, but terrible at level 2.
There we go. That looks
Yeah,
good.
like
Yeah.
if you really want to focus on the guard thing, there's a feat called Bodyguard, which as a reaction you can lower your AC by 2 to increase an adjacent ally's AC by 2 against the attack.
Now that I can do. That I can actually see myself doing.
Cash offers no
Which
way
is
to
why
kill
I
them.
suggested the accelerated
Nice.
healing, because if I'm going to be throwing myself into these situations where I'm going to have to start taking attacks from other people, I'm going to need to heal faster, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't worry about that, I gotcha.
Okay.
Trust me, he has ya.
I figured as much. It's just we're chatting back and forth about battle styles.
Yeah.
I'm basically playing a battle cleric. I took the healing just so I can keep myself from dying.
Okay, so you're the white mage. Gotcha.
Probably closer to red.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, I don't do any damage.
Battle cleric. In a way, he's the battle cleric. If there was anything in Starfinder that you guys need to know, and I'm gonna go back to this, they're currently working on feats.
Okay, so are we going with? Alright, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, they're working on the feats part of it. Let me see if I can get into Roll20 to show this off.
Okay, so
Here we go.
do you want to go with toughness, close combat, or bodyguard? I think those were the 3 we were looking at.
Alright.
Okay.
To explain this, Desert Stride is one of the racials that they get. Kasathas are able to move through non-magical terrain in the deserts, hills, and mountains at normal speed, whereas everybody else is going to be going at half speed. They have 4 arms, so they have a racial trait of 4 arms. and they can wield and hold weapons in all 4 arms, but they do not add another attack per arm. They just do not have to change out their weapon for that attack. They are very historical, and part of their culture is that they're all about history. They're all about tradition. And she took we have the racial trait of historian, theme historian. And basically, she's going to get a +2 to her racial bonus in cultural checks. So that will be nice. As a soldier, she's going to need to be able to move. So acrobatics and athletic checks will be good for natural grace. As a fighting style, every character in Starfinder at 3rd level gets some special weapon specialization, and her fighting style is guard. She's protecting everybody. She's the tank. Combat feat. You have these bonus feats where you're able to possibly do more or change things, make it better for you. So she will have a combat feat. Gear boost allows for her gear to give her a trick so she can do more with it. Her specialization is heavy weapons, sniper weapons, grenades, basic melee and advanced melee, long arms and small arms. She's a tank!
And she's a soldier. She gets proficiency with every weapon in the book.
Yeah.
It means that I have used them all. I may not like them all, but I have used them all.
Alright, so that was basically level 1, like I said, except for the skills, which
Right.
it's basically the same for every level, so you just take the ranks and split them up as you go. So level 2 is really easy. You get another feat. Specifically, this one has to be a combat feat, so that list I sent you, if you go all the way up to the top,
Okay.
under Starfinder, you'll see General Combat Creature Companion. Click on Combat, it'll filter out all the non-combat feats.
Wait. Combat. There it is. I get it.
And basically all the ones that we were talking about already are combat feats.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. When you pair up with a different size ally, your foes have little chance to dodge or attach. I like that one.
Except I don't think we have any small size creatures or
Allies.
players. Yeah.
Damn. I was gonna say hello to my little friend.
Okay.
I mean, if I was gonna build another character, it would be a Skittermander soldier because it'd be hilarious.
Oh heck yeah!
This little 6-armed furry dude with a Gatling gun.
That's a
Me
rocket.
standing, and me standing over him, going, "Shotgun time, baby!"
That's a rocket.
Probably closer to Stitch, but sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was thinking about how I'm making this part of her helm. I don't want her eyes to disappear.
Yeah. You want the eyes, you don't want the rest of it.
And it's still doing it. Darn it.
It's because of the way you've... Ooh. Laugh at danger, and I have that set up. Grant an ally +2 morale to AC as a reaction when you take hit point damage. Interesting.
I don't like that one.
When you're taking hit point damage, that means you've gone through your stamina first. That means you're in a bad way.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's more of a hail thing. Gotcha.
So, like, All right, to explain it for the Dukes, I know you haven't played this game, so and the other people listening that haven't played this game, unlike most of the other RPGs out there, player characters have 2 health bars in this. They have stamina and hit points. Stamina, when you take damage, it goes through that first. Stamina is really easy to get back, but it's really hard to heal in combat. You can take a 10-minute rest after basically any time. It doesn't even have to be after combat. You can take it after getting hit by a trap, and spend what a resource called the resolve point to basically fill your stamina bar all the way back up. Now, hit points is harder to heal, except in combat, because most of the things that heal hit points. But if you're taking hit point damage, you're kind of in a bad way, because it means the attacks you're taking are actually now damaging you. Like, stamina kind of represents you dodging away at the last minute, or like a grazing attack. But hit point damage is like, nope, that bullet hit you. That's in your shoulder. You're bleeding now.
I get it. Like, you fool, you're so tired you can't walk. Why the heck are you taking damage?
Yeah, so laugh at danger, which is a good one. It's just when you're using it, you're also in a bad way.
Yeah. Now I see why it's called that. Okay.
You can ignore powered armor proficiency because you're going to get it for free.
Okay.
Oh, there is technically an upgrade for bodyguard called In Harm's Way. If you use the bodyguard feat on somebody and they still get hit, you can take the hit instead.
I like that, actually. You could always do back-to-back. You aren't easy to hit when you're surrounded, and if you're a guard, you're always going to be surrounded.
That'll have to wait till level 3, and you're committing yourself to putting 3 ranks into the perception skill.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, no, still wouldn't be a bad idea, though.
So, where are we at on the character sheet so I can show the others?
She's picking her level 2 combat feat.
Alright, so she has weapons and armor training for her because she's tanky. Guards protection, which she's protecting, she's tanky. Bodyguard, again, protecting. All about protecting, and then now she's working on her other feats. Okay.
Volsad would actually be interesting. Because that's Volsad. I've got the stats for it. Base attack bonus +1 for more arms. The automatic mode attack with multiple spot arms might be interesting. It's kind of a passive way of attacking, but it'll still work, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but just remember, you're basically
pistols. Yeah.
You'd be wielding 4 pistols at that point.
Which is fine because I'm supposed to be tanky anyways, so it would make sense, wouldn't it not?
I mean, you can take it. It's absolutely fine. It's just like currently right now you're set up more for melee, but this will give you a decent option in range. No, this will give you a decent option for range. So like.
Yeah. I mean, and it's a passive, so I really don't have to really worry about it being something I have to focus or specialize in. So yeah, actually, that would probably be the one.
Okay. So go ahead and that. Scroll down. We're gonna have to skip over to something because I forgot that you have to pick your theme.
Happily
escaped. Forgot about it.
Aww. That sucks.
So, your theme kind of like represents like what you did prior to the campaign. Like, and it's hard to explain. I'll use their terminology. A character theme represents a focus for your character, which may be a result of your background, upbringing, training, mystic destiny, blah blah blah, etc.
Oh, I get it. Like a goal in life.
Yeah. Here's the list. There's not all that many of them. All of them like will boost one stat by +1, and then they each have all of them.
Oh,
have,
I get it.
And then all of them have a thing called theme knowledge at level 1, where it reduces the DC of certain knowledge checks.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the ones related to it. And the thing with theme, like it doesn't have to have anything to do with your character moving forward. It's like my character went through this kind of thing in the past, and like I'm just not dealing with it anymore.
Currently, guys, for those of you who are watching what I'm doing on my art part, is I'm trying to find a texture that will work more metallic than looking like hair. That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, there's literally a theme called Guard too.
I saw that. Prisoner, parole, priest, paranormal investigator. Grifter. And yes, I see what guard. I was thinking more along the lines of colonist, truthfully. Unquenchable trailblazer spirit, matched with the training and fortitude you'll need to carve out a new life for yourself and others in the wilderness. Actually, yeah, that would probably be it. Colonist.
Since you were a gladiator at one time for the Aslanti Empire?
Mm-hmm. That or Xenoseeker, which is way...
Wow. They let
Yeah.
you live.
The Aslanti Empire is going to be majorly important in this game, guys. Aslanti are in all respawns.
Space Nazis.
Space Nazis!
Yeah, you told me the thing, and yeah,
they're human, but they're even more pure human than in Pathfinder.
Oh.
So
The Aslanti are the original humans from the continent of Aslant that got destroyed during the Starfall event.
yeah.
I think it came out in another AP for Pathfinder First Edition. But the Aslanti were basically building portals to go to other worlds because they heard the elves. That's how the elves got the Galarian, so they started doing their own. Starfall happened, and a bunch of the other colonists that are now on the planet called New Thespera got basically left behind when Starfall happened. So, like, these guys, they are the original humans from Galarian.
So
yeah. Pity they had
original humans.
Pity they had to turn out to be such terrible people.
Well, they wanted to preserve their way of life so much that they wanted to preserve everybody else's way of life as well.
And the thing is, like, the Aslanti and the Vesk, they basically have the exact same mentality toward everything. It's just the Vesk actually treat their secondary citizens, quote unquote, with equality, where the Aslanti are just like, no, you're not human, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where, you know, me and the Space Nazis would differ. Be like, yes, I may come from the beginning, but you know what? I'm trying to help you guys out. You don't want to be helped? Okay, fine. I'll leave you alone.
Alright, so after picking that feat, that was level 2.
Okay. I got the theme and everything now, too?
Yep, I've added in. Oh, I should probably explain your theme knowledge to you real fast before I'm an asshole about it. Your theme knowledge for colonists. You have amassed a vast knowledge of past colonization efforts, including those that have failed due to ignorance or carelessness. You know, the basic knowledge about a new, uncharted world is the most valuable resource any colonist can have. Reduce the DC to identify average creatures using life science by 5. Survival is a class skill for you, though if it is already a class skill, you get a +1 to it, a +1 bonus to survival checks instead. In addition, you gain a +1 to your constitution, which I've already noted.
Thank you. And yeah, that's perfect.
I believe survival is not a soldier skill. Oh, it is. So you will gain a +1.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I was gonna say, going out in the wilderness and...
Well, soldiers, the class The class skill list for soldiers is very small. Acrobatics, athletics, engineering, intimidate, medicine, piloting, profession, survival. That's it.
Yeah, well, I happen to pick the one that actually applies, so it's all good.
Well, with the theme knowledge, like the skill that it has set up, if it's not a class skill for you, they all will just make whatever skill is their prevalent one a class skill for that character. Or give them a +1 bonus, either way.
Yeah.
Alright, so level 3, you're picking another feat. You're going to be picking a feat every level. Welcome to being a soldier.
So many feats, I might as well carry the arms, right?
Yeah.
So all the ones we've talked about still apply.
Yeah, I know, I'm looking at them now.
There's also the slam down feat if you want to like focus on like using hammers and stuff when you get into melee. Basically, anytime you crit with a bludgeoning weapon, which includes your fists, which are going to be in power. No, wait, no, that's wrong thing. Never mind. Ignore that part. Will include like fist weapons and like gauntlet weapons.
I'm down with gauntlets, yeah.
When you crit with them, they automatically have the knockdown critical effect in addition to whatever their normal critical effect is.
Nice.
So basically, if you crit with them, you're putting the dude on his ass.
Yeah, I'm down with punching the guy in the face, critting him hard, and then making his butt skid across the pavement for a good 5 feet. I'm down with that.
Yeah. All right.
Back off, dude.
There's also solid stance, which now that we've applied your theme, you qualify for.
Which that one?
Once per combat, if you would be knocked prone, you can use a reaction to just say no.
Just
Wipe
say
your feet!
no.
In addition, anytime you would be forcibly moved, you reduce the distance by 5 feet to a minimum of 0. And that applies to any time you'd be moved. It's not once per combat. It's only the I say no to getting knocked over is once per combat.
No, actually, I like the first one better. We'll take the second one in the next level.
Alright, so slam down.
So we're starting at level 5 then?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go.
There's a reason why you start at level 5. One, athletic.
Well, hang on, we're still dealing with level 3 because at level 3 you also get a gear boost, and I will link you that list.
Okay.
Like I said, soldiers are kind of complicated to build in the fact that they have a lot of choices to make, but
Once you get them, it's like whatever.
You can take a gear boost as long as it doesn't have a prerequisite level higher than yours. Unfortunately, unlike every other class, Nethys did not separate these. But like the very first one, Alkali Conversion, where it says EX on 7th level, you can't take that one.
No kidding. So nothing EX, nothing 7th level then.
Oh, no, you can take EX, you just can't take the ones that say 7th level, and then there's a couple that say 11th.
Alright.
EX, all it means is an extraordinary ability, which means it's not subject to certain effects.
Gotcha. It's like a limit break or something akin.
Well, there's a lot of things that are like, oh, this anti-magic field. It'll like the ones that have SU, an anti-magic field will suppress that effect. It will not suppress your EX effects. Because SU stands for supernatural, so it qualifies as being a magical effect, in which the anti-magic field will suppress.
Makes sense.
Bright flames. Great, you're gonna make me hunt down bright flames to see what its level
You
requirement
okay?
is.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Just making sure.
I'm okay. I'm trying to eat.
Oh, well, don't choke.
I'm not. No.
This didn't quite come out as I was expecting, but, you trial and error, and
Yep.
you
learn.
gave me a hell of a challenge.
I did say it was. I did say. Not that one.
Dear, I'm having trouble staying awake this week. This week was hard. I'm going to go nap and hugs. Well, thank you just for coming in. I appreciate it. Hugs to you as well. Thank you, Grandma. Take care. Loves ya. Loves ya. We have some.
Well, if you say that I've already got the power armor bonus boost,
You'll get it at level 5.
okay, then probably Nimble Juggernaut would be a good choice.
Nimble Juggernaut.
Mhm.
Cool.
Whenever
Okay.
you're wearing armor, including power armor, you reduce your total armor check penalty by 1, minimum of 0, and a total speed adjustment of 5 feet. It means I move like everybody else does when I'm bulked up, like, I'm going to crush you with my bare hand. And at the 11th level, you reduce the armor speed adjustment by 10 feet. So the benefits stack with similar effects, such as the fighting style, first level style technique. So yeah, that's actually a really good choice.
Yeah, basically your heavy armor is going to be the equivalent of light armor.
Exactly.
Alright. Well, that's it for level 3. Close that. And don't need that. We can close that because you're not going to get one to level 7. Alright, so on to level 4, which is just pick up another combat feat.
Alright, I'm.
Are we going with solid stance? Is that what we were doing?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because I did say pick one and then the other one the next level. So we've got this.
Alright, level 5. You get the whole thing of you're not proficient in power armor. Fighting style. Guard's protection. When an ally adjacent to you is damaged by an attack, you can use reaction to intercede. You take half the damage, your ally takes half. Set no effect on spell effects. In addition, you're not proficient in powered armor. So you took In Harm's Way, which is a better version of Guard's Protection, but you can use Guard's Protection if you, on somebody you didn't use the bodyguard feat on. That's the big difference.
Okay.
Also level 5, you get to pick another feat.
Yay! Another feat.
Isn't there a counterattack somewhere? Maybe Strike Back would be a good one.
No, Strike Back is you ready in action to attack a creature with reach. I keep going back to toughness just because it means you have more hit points to play with.
Yeah, I
Stamina to play with.
Yeah, I think I'll do that one.
Alright, also at level 5, we get our first set of ability score increases. So I'm scrolling back up to ability scores. Pick any 4 of your ability scores to increase. You can't pick the same one twice. So basically, what 2 stats do you not want to increase?
Okay. I don't need to increase wisdom because I'll probably never use it.
Survival is wisdom based, but you can overcome it with just picking up by putting skill ranks into it.
Then charisma is probably one of the ones I'll probably never use. And probably not in charisma. I mean, in dexterity this time because of the armor movement skill. I won't need.
I mean,
Well,
increasing your dexterity will still increase your armor class. It'll still make you harder to hit.
right. So yeah, definitely not charisma though.
Okay, so we're not upping wisdom and charisma.
Probably not.
Okay. And 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. Alright, and that's it for your 5th level. Now we get to do some of the more esoteric bullshit. You have 30 skill ranks to put between your skills. You can't put more than 5 ranks into any single skill. And that number's not arbitrary. You can't have more skill ranks than your level.
Which makes sense because level 5 equals level 5 survivalist or whatever, yeah. Like I said, 4 and everything, maybe? That's about all I can suggest, because, I mean, 30 times however many feats I've got.
Oh no, we're on skills, like acrobatics, athletics, bluff.
Oh. If bluff's based on charisma, I'll probably never use it. Well, oh, this is going to be the hard part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you what skills are your class skills real fast.
I
Yeah.
wish you could just cover it once and you didn't have to do it where you have to do hair. Because this would look so much better if it was just covered.
Yeah.
I'm trying a different feel, gonna add a different type of material. This material is kind of to give some detail to it.
Right.
Lucky for you, you didn't take any feats that have a skill requirement.
For survival.
Well, no, like, because some of the feats have like prereqs, like you have to have 5 ranks in the skill to take it.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, one of our other characters, Mosh, picked up like 3 of them. So he's going through his skills. I'm like, dude, you have to make sure you have this many ranks in this skill, this many ranks in this skill, this many ranks in this skill. I just sent him an entire list. I'm like, you have to have this many ranks in these skills to qualify for everything you just took.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, by the way, dude, you're gonna need to have all these set up just like this. You want me to just make your character?
I kind of did.
I figured you did. It's just
I mean,
like
I basically did the same thing I was doing with you. I asked him what kind of character he wanted to do. Like, after he told me his class, I'm like, all right, so what do you want to do with this class? And then I'm like, all right, with what you said you want to do with your theme, how you picture this character going, here's the standouts from the list that I think fit what you were just telling me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very similar. Very similar to what you're doing right now.
5, 6,
Right.
8. If you want to just keep it in your class skills, you can take every class skill but 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
But what 2?
Piloting I'll never use.
Alright.
Because I'll let somebody else drive. And then I'll have to give up medicine because my intelligence is probably too low for it.
Yeah, it's the same reason I don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, your intelligence is higher than mine. You got a 14. So for profession, what was your profession? You have to like pick one.
Oh, I didn't have
you can just make it
I thought
up.
it was soldier. Oh.
You can have profession soldier. That's fine. That's a legit answer.
Like I said, I was just mercenary, bodyguard kind of
mean,
thing.
You can have profession gladiator. That is a thing you can have.
Actually, I can do that then. Because that was what I was. Is I was an ex-gladiator.
And we're gonna set that up as an intelligence skill for you.
Okay.
Because when it comes to profession, like unlike the older editions, like you pick what stat or which mental stat you use with it, which I think is really nice as well. Very good thing that they did. So no medicine, no piloting. We drop down to survivor.
Let's see if we can actually get somewhere with this.
Because as a colonist, I would definitely need that survival skill.
Yep. Wait, you're not great at it because it's a wisdom skill, but like you're better than most people. Like most people out in the vast and the galaxy and all that stuff probably be sitting around like a 3 or a 4, and you got like an 8, and you got like an 8.
Yeah, that's good enough. That's enough to not eat the plants with the funky bugs growing on it, and
pretty much.
and being able to find water in the desert, and that's really all you need as a soldier. So I'm okay with that.
All right. We got to pick your homeworld, but apparently you were an Aslanti prisoner, so we can just go with that.
Yep.
Well, that's what you chose.
Yes, it was.
Well, I mean, you get a language based on your homeworld, so your language would be Aslanti. That's why I was like,
yeah.
You also get to pick 2 more because of your intelligence.
All right. Well, if that's the case, then I'd pick the regional language of where I grew up.
Oh, that'd be Aslanti.
You're right.
You got that for free. This is 2 other languages. You're a Kasatha. Do you want Kasathan?
Yes, I will probably need Kasathan. Because being able to speak your own native tongue and read it would probably be important.
Especially since you're trying to find who you are.
Exactly.
And then the last one, I don't fucking know. I can roll a die.
I would laugh. Ended up being like creature speak or somewhere off the wall. But yeah, go ahead and roll a die. I'm curious as to what I'd end up with.
Alright, how many languages do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Giant lizards are probably what I'm going to end up battling most of the time. So being able to taunt your foes in their, language and call their mother egg sucking, I get it.
Right.
Are you friends with the giant lizard or never friends with the giant lizard?
I mean, we're in the pack worlds. You kind of have to be friends with at least the pack world Vesk. The Veskarian Vesk, you can go either way on.
Yeah, I'm okay with Vesk.
So now we get to the actual hardest part of character creation. Buying all your shit.
Yeah, I know. That's gonna be the fun part.
See, most characters it's easy because I'm like, all right, so do you want to focus on melee or ranged? And then I just buy the best weapon I can for them at that.
Yeah.
But when you're playing a switch hitter, I'm like,
No, it's not. That's it.
You're gonna have to make a sacrifice here. You're probably gonna have to be a little bit behind on the weapon level.
That's okay.
There's always some type of sacrifice you have to do.
Right. If you're buying 4 small arms for you.
That's completely fine. I expected not to get the best, biggest, baddest of stuff.
You know what? Let's start with the easy part. We're gonna start with the armor.
Okay. Yeah, because that's where I'm definitely gonna have to specialize in because.
Alright, so we're just gonna drop straight down to level 6 armor.
Let's go back to armor. Where are you talking in armor?
I'm on Archives and Ethos.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna buy a slightly better version of armor than I got because I don't get to reduce all the penalties on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm not gonna have you buy the 5,700 credit one. That's over half your money. We're not doing that.
Well, no.
You chose Aslanti, Kasathian, Vesk, and
what the hell?
Common. You have vision precise and hearing imprecise. Nice.
Those are the standard senses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see why it costs more. It has more
Fast
upgrade
healing and
slots.
regeneration. That's
Shouldn't have any of that.
not that. No, that's just not. Shouldn't be there. Oh,
It's
it
just
is.
listing those as like what you would put in that area.
Yeah.
Oh, Aeonaut suit. I think that actually is Aslanti armor.
Okay, so
Does that mean I get it at a discount?
for those of you who are listening in, for SP and HP is of course your
Oh, never mind.
hit points.
It's not that great.
SP is your stamina points. And this is kind of like a
This is still
shield
kind of
or
better.
how much energy you have before it goes through to your armor and hits you. Resolve points are important because this is how many points you have either before you die or things that you use for special abilities and stuff like that. It is, I think, your level plus ability key score, correct?
Yeah, so it'd be her strength.
Which would be strength. If your resolve gets to 0, you are dead.
Well, you're dead when both your resolve and your HP are 0.
Yes. So
Okay.
don't die with. Don't fall without having at least one resolve point.
Or as long as the healer's in between when you get downed in your turn.
That's the only way you're going to be saved. There is no other way.
Due to her backstory, are you cool with her having Aslanti armor?
She can have Aslanti armor.
Okay, because this Aeonaut armor is actually
It makes sense
decent.
to her backstory. If it didn't make sense to her backstory, I'd say no.
Yeah. Alright, so you actually have older Aslanti armor.
Okay. I got it. Winning the tournament that freed me. Yeah, I got it. I'm cool with that.
It's called an Aeonaut suit, and while it's listed as having 4 upgrade slots, 2 of those upgrade slots can only be used on what are called Aeon Stones.
So we need
So
to put a gem
Aslanti
on
only
your hilt
stones?
then.
Well, Aeon Stones are like these little magical things that give you bonuses.
Ah.
It's just when you have them inserted into like armor and stuff, they're harder to steal.
I'm down with that. I mean, steel-proof armor? Yeah, totally.
I mean, most people's armor is hard to steal because like you're gonna be wearing it most of the time. Like unlike almost every other edition of RPG, Starfinder lets you sleep in your armor.
Which I'm cool to because, yeah.
Well, it's because like all Starfinder armor comes with environmental protections, which is used for like hostile environments, like no air, poison air, really hot, really cold.
That's nice.
So like unless you're bringing a big like climate controlled building with you, you can't take your armor off in hazardous environments. So if you're spending a couple of days in it, then you have to have your armor on.
Which would make sense. Because if you're, out in space and you're just kind of spacewalking, you're going to need your armor.
Type heavy. Now I have to go through and change all your stats. C is 9, K is 11. Oh, nope, not double Z. So you have to put the plus on there. Oh, equipped. Okay. Max dex. Great. I have to go back and find your stats.
Alright.
Around here somewhere.
How does your helm look so far?
Soldier. Fighting style.
Definitely got the cupcake going.
Well, you chose cupcake.
I'm fine with the cupcake.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to put gems on this as well. And
that's going to be cool. And around the dome-ish part. Yeah.
Yeah, and since you're going with Aeon armor, we're going to put a big old gem right here.
Perfect.
This doesn't affect max dex. So max dex is 4. Leave
What?
Armor check penalty is currently 0. Speed adjustment is 0.
Alright.
Upgrade slots are 4. Except only 2 of them.
And they're gonna be blue.
Always.
Give me shield. Don't worry about that.
Cupcake.
You're just enjoying this, aren't you?
Well, yes. You know me
Alright,
well
the
enough.
only downside to this armor
I do.
is it's actually kind of heavy. That's really the only downside.
Well, that's why I picked Nimble Juggernaut, because I figured if I was going to be in the armor most of the time...
What I mean is like its overall weight. Like Nimble Juggernaut doesn't reduce like the actual weight of it. It just means
it just means you're faster when you're moving in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just means we got to be careful with picking some of your other stuff.
Okay. Yeah, because then I'll just overweigh myself and be like, oh, I'm crushed. Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Why are you not moving?
Alright, so weapons. This is the part I didn't want to get to.
Yeah, I know. You're like, oh god. Okay, in the middle of a weapon shop. What do you want to pick?
Well, like the big question is like, when you go to use Fusillade, do you want 4 of the same small arm, or do you want 4 different small arms?
No, 4 of the same is fine.
Okay. Do you have a preference on like the type? You want like a bullet? You want laser, plasma? You want to freeze people? You want to shock them?
Bullets, just plain old bullets is fine. Remember, it's supposed to be mostly passive, so yeah. Just plain old kinetic bullets is fine.
Can I get you that's actually good? Alright, so you don't need that because when you use Fusillade, it'll give you the automatic property. It's just basic semi-auto pistol is still one of the best ones.
Yeah. Simple, cheap, effective.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot to note down how much that fucking armor cost.
A lot.
Nope, you have the cheapest armor I've bought for anybody.
It's still better than everyone else's. Okay, that's impressive.
Wait, huh? Okay. So you're Explorer at Aeon.
Alright, so her KAC from her armor is 1 higher than mine, and my armor costs 1,200 more.
What can I say? Shop at, Soldier Mart.
Yeah, well, you are a gladiator. What do you expect?
Yep.
Well, I specifically picked this armor because, like, it's called the Inheritor's Grace, and the deity I follow is the Inheritor.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I'm like, I have to pick it.
Alright. To make this seem like a blueberry cupcake, I'm actually gonna make the gems look big enough to be look like blueberries.
That's fine.
Okay.
Only 4.
Let's go with sapphire look.
Because you're going to be using Fusillade, we're going to need a shit ton of ammo for you.
Yep. All of the ammos.
Yeah, at some point I would probably recommend picking up the double draw feat then, because like, as of right now,
I was pondering that actually. I will probably get that in the next level.
Yeah, because right now it'll take you like 2 full turns to pull out all 4 pistols.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's if we get caught without weapons before combat. If we're wandering around someplace we know is dangerous, you can just have them out.
True.
True enough.
Be like, ancient ruins with all kinds of creepy vibes. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna put my pistols in my pocket for, X amount of turns. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have them puppies out.
Okay, so here's the question. How many bullets do you want?
enough to make an impact.
No,
Because I can buy you like 3,000.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but that'd be a lot of money, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
1,000.
Oh my gosh, Magica,
You can afford it, though.
welcome in.
It would cost. It would cost 800 credits more than your armor to do that.
Glad to see you, Magica.
You know what? It's pretty cheap. I can buy you 300.
That works.
Okay.
It's an auto pistol though, isn't it?
It's semi-auto, but like, you don't need, because you're using Fusillade, you don't need the automatic property on the weapon because that's what Fusillade does.
No, that's what I'm saying though, because if you're calculating for damage output, you'd be saying it'd be an automatic property. Therefore, you'd be looking at the 18 per second output times 4. So that's where the mathematics comes in. So if you bought me like 300, maybe 1,000 would be better, because then you would be looking at.
Sorry, they come in stacks of 30.
Because see what I mean about the mathematics though.
Yeah, well, I mean, each of your pistols hold 9.
Right.
You know what? We'll kick it up to 360. So that way it's 4 pistols, they each carry 9. That's 36
Right.
for a full load, so...
Right. Yeah, that's probably better.
360... That's 12 stacks, so that is 1.2 bulk.
You hit the caps lock? Okay.
Alright, now we get to pick your melee weapon. And we're just gonna go to advanced, we're not gonna deal with that basic bullshit. So I gotta find bludgeoning weapons. I wish I could sort by damage type, but it won't let. Oh wait, can I?
Can you?
No, it sorts by number of dice or size of dice. I don't know how it sorted that.
Right.
Yeah. Are we going with a two-handed melee weapon or a one-handed?
One-handed.
Oh, we're not going full anime on this?
No. No, we're not going full anime.
Oh. Sadness.
Aww.
You're so wanting me to like wield a Buster Sword, aren't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I am. Well, not yet. I couldn't buy the actual Buster Sword, aka the Devastation Blade. It was a little outside our price range.
I'm trying to follow you guys into what you guys are doing on your character sheet. I think you're on the next page, right?
I'm all the way up.
Okay, I'll give you a thing. When I get the money for it, then I will buy it. Okay.
Hold on, it says, like,
there it is. All right.
well, here's the thing. Like, we're because you took Slam Down, I'm focusing specifically on weapons that do bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, we might have to drop back to basic.
Basic is good as long as it's quality.
Alright, so what they're doing right now is they're buying the inventory that she's going to be holding on to. In this game, rounds are important for you to remember how many you have before you have to reload. She's getting a tactical pistol and small arms rounds with an Aeonnaut suit. So far, she's supposed to be getting 9,000 credits, and she buys from that. And how is that going?
We're currently just under 4,900 spent.
4,900. Okay, cool.
And buying weapons for other people's characters sucks.
Why is that? You're all having more fun buying for yourself?
Yeah, because I buy the biggest weapon I could find. Why can't I find any of the fucking gloves?
Because you want to look funny, and I don't know, is it look funny or what?
Wait. You're wanting to Okay, wow, that's funny.
Yeah, I was gonna buy the oversized hammer.
No, I'm just laughing at the image in my head. You said clubs, right? So I was thinking wooden clubs like cavemen, and I'm sitting there picturing this guy in super cyber armor with big stones on his head, running around with 4 pistols and a freaking.
Yes.
Like, what is your primary weapon? Is it the pistol? No. What is it? Crunch. It's the club.
There's just not really a lot of bludgeoning weapons.
I could always just go with fists. I mean,
Well, no, because like that's what I'm trying to find are the gauntlets, but apparently I'm just retarded and can't find them.
give me the list. I might actually.
That's basic melee.
Okay.
This is advanced melee. When you're looking at the damage types, you're looking. If you want to be able to use your slam down feat, you're looking for anything with a damage B on it.
Okay.
Like 1d6B, and it's fine if it's like something that says like B and E or B and F. That's fine,
Okay.
as long as the B is there.
The B has to be there.
Yeah, and when you're looking at them, you'll see that there's a level. We can't go above level 6.
Okay. Alright, so I probably need something level 5 with bashing damage.
I mean, there's a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
There's the battle glove, or the Kestis battle glove. The problem with it is like it's got really weak damage.
Ugh.
I mean, it's a one-handed basic. That's the downside of the basics.
Yeah.
They have lower damage because everybody's proficient with them. You said you don't want two-handed, so we'll ignore that list.
I don't mind.
Side to the pulse gauntlet is it's a powered weapon, which means it has an ammo capacity. So.
So I still need carry bullets anyway. So now.
Well, when it comes to like powered melee weapons, because like this is listed as powered capacity 20 uses 1. That one use gives you like a minute of time for using that. So you get 10 rounds of using it for.
Oh, okay.
For basically using 1 ammo.
Okay, so that's not so bad. So it's not good for long drawn out battles, but it's good for.
Most fights only last like between 4 and 6 rounds. So like
Okay.
you'll use like 1 use out of it per fight. You generally.
That's perfectly fine then.
All right, and that is a one-handed. So, and the upside of the pulse gauntlet is if you get caught in melee with all of your pistols out, whatever hand or hands, if you decide to buy 2 of them or whatever, you can, as a free action, just drop the pistol, and that will automatically be equipped because it's
Right
on your hand.
Yeah, because it's a gauntlet, which means all I have to do is be like, I'm out of ammo. Click. No, I'm not.
Yeah, pretty much. So, are we going with the pulse gauntlet?
Yeah, I like the pulse gauntlet.
All right. How many of them are we buying?
Probably. Well, how much are they?
475.
Yeah, 2 of them would probably be all I'd need, really.
What page are you on now?
Plus 950. What's their bulk? Because that matters. 1. Oh, that's the LFD. Pulse gauntlet thunder strike. It's still 1. Alright, so these things are 1 bulk, and like a bulk represents between like 5 and 10 pounds. So these things are huge.
So yeah, we're talking, boxing glove size.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're basically wearing something the size of like a Thanos gauntlet.
With tiny automatic pistols. Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, they're semi-auto tactical. They only carry 9 rounds, and like in a modern day, a pistol that only carries 9 rounds is like
Yeah, but there are 4 of them. Hey, aim straight for your face. I think you're gonna have to tap dance.
No, like that's what I'm getting at. They're like the Colt 1911, the 45 holds 9
Yeah.
rounds. You're
Yeah.
basically running around with 445, so they're not small.
No.
There are so many of those things, and I have not gone through all of them. I will link you the list, and you're on your own for that one. But I did ask Karsa when I was making mine, and when one of our other
I'm just talking about is there a basic, this is a good caveman loadout.
Nope. I looked. But I did ask her like if we needed to worry about like carrying around food and tents and all that, but apparently we're getting supplied that from Starfinder organization, so you don't really need to worry about that.
Nah.
Okay.
Basically, I bought my melee weapon, I bought my shitty ranged weapon, my armor, a backpack, and 100 feet of rope because it was funny. I have a backpack just for my rope.
Watch, you're gonna need 100 feet of rope for something, and it's going to be amazing, and you're gonna be like, see ya!
I'm just gonna buy you 2 batteries, so basically you have 1 backup for each gauntlet.
That's fine.
You're not wrong.
So you have like 80 minutes worth of gauntlet time, and batteries are pretty easy to find on like dead enemies.
Okay, we're good then.
You are not wrong.
So
well, when it comes to batteries, because there's like different sizes, when you look on your inventory, you'll see that I put battery, and then in parentheses I put 20. So just buying you the standard size battery, because the gauntlets can't take a bigger battery. They can only take the basic ones.
That's fine. So they're all going to be double A's. No big deal. I don't need D-size batteries for my super gauntlets. Just a couple of double A's. Fine.
Yeah. So we have spent 5,915 minus 9,000. You have 3,085. I'm going to put how much credits you have left. There it is. When you're looking on the sheet, you just scroll down. You'll see a thing that says like basic attacks. Wait, wasn't there? I got too far. I didn't go far enough. It's basically like just halfway down the sheet, a little bit further, is where they're listed. And then I'm going to link you the page for tech items. And oh no, there is one more thing that I want to buy you before I throw you into the void to buy your own random shit.
Own random shit.
So there are these things called personal upgrades, which you use to increase your ability scores, the strength, X, con, all that shit.
Okay.
They're decently cheap, so I would like to make sure you get a Mark 1.
Just out of curiosity, they don't have any like addictive qualities or anything. This isn't like, snorting coke or
no,
plugging down alcohol or anything, is it?
No, those exist. It's just these aren't it.
Okay. They probably give massive upgrades for massive, damage reducers.
No, there's really nothing like Shadowrun style, like Kamikaze and all that. That doesn't really exist.
Okay.
In Starfinder. But so the personal upgrades, what they do is for the Mark 1, you pick one of your attributes to increase by 2. Specifically with the personal upgrades, you can only have one Mark 1, one Mark 2, and one Mark 3 active. So basically, and they cannot be the same stat. So at level 14, 15, when they max out, you'll have one stat that you have increased by 6, one you'll have increased by 4, and one you have increased by 2. True. Right now, we're only buying the +2, and then if this is the one you want at +6, we can upgrade it later. So you're not locked into this one being your +2.
That's fine.
And there are 3 types of personal upgrades. The ability crystal, which is magic. It's basically just a crystal you hold, you focus on, and it makes you better, and it's really boring. Then there's synaptic accelerators, which basically they rewire your brain to be better. And then there's my personal favorite, and the one I always buy, the synergizing symbiote, which is basically you put this weird living organism inside your body, and it attaches somewhere, and it becomes a new organ and makes you better.
you're saying pretty much you either become a mage, you become a symbiote, which, could be bad, or you have all the fun electrical things of a cyborg.
Yeah, well, the ability crystal is like, I call it the boring one, but it's the one like that the books tend to throw at you because
Well,
like,
yeah, because it's the one that has 0 side effects.
well, none of them have side effects, but it's just the one
I
that
could
like,
see where there would be side effects.
yeah, they didn't go that far.
Say, I'm the one that overthinks things apparently, because I'm sitting there thinking a null magic. I mean, a null life environment would make symbiote very, very bad. Or having electrical synapses running through your brain and being overstimulated with electrical pulses would also be bad too. But, that's just me and I'm a weirdo.
Yeah, they don't go that far because that would be annoying to track.
Well, true.
They all cost the same, so it is literally just an aesthetic choice.
Yeah, I like the zaps.
Okay, so synaptic accelerator.
Yep.
What stat are we applying it to?
Probably my weakest, which would make sense.
I would caution against that because this, even in like 5e, which is like the easiest system and like it has the most bounded stats, shoring up your weaknesses usually doesn't help. Like, it always sounds like a good idea, and then you do it and you feel good about it until you like start rolling it and you realize it's still not really helping you that much.
Alright, if that's the case, then it would usually be shoring up a stronger stat, like dexterity.
Yeah, I would say, like, for you, strength, dex, or con would be pretty big ones.
Yeah, it'd probably be dex.
Okay.
So I have wired reflexes now.
That's 1400, so that'll drop your credits to 1685 as soon as I find it. Augment. Yeah, I can't help it. As soon as I read what a synergistic symbiote was, I'm like, nope, that's the one I'm buying for every character ever.
Nah, I don't know. Having something talking to me in the back of my head, nah, that's some creepy shit for me. Be like having multiple personalities. Are you kidding me? The last thing I need is, that was a terrible.
All right. So so you have the highest ACs, which is kind of, I figured would happen.
Yeah, I'm a soldier. Duh.
I mean, I'm the only other person wearing heavy armor, and I'm not that far behind you.
Yeah.
Actually, I think we might be basically even. I think your KAC is slightly higher than mine because your armor's is one higher than mine.
Maybe.
That's fine because we're both going to be running up there hitting stuff, so who cares?
Yeah.
I'm
punching things in the face.
I'm just going to link you the cybernetic augmentations. If you go exploring, there's other types of augmentations, but cybernetics I think is the most comprehensive one. And then going to link you just basic technological items.
Okay. Prosthetic limbs, voice amplifier.
I want to link you the other items. This one you're just gonna have to click. This one was personal items. Personal items is like the. Nope, that's not what I thought it was.
Well, what I was going for, I didn't quite get. I was trying to go for a beard and gems like they did back in the Babylon days.
Yeah, the goatee with the gem in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for.
Oh, also, I'm apparently the only dumbass who didn't buy a cell phone.
How did you not buy a cell phone?
Because I forgot about it, and then I borrowed money from another character, so now I'm technically 36 credits in the hole, so I can't afford one.
Oh, that's right.
I mean,
Cell phone.
well, it's just a personal comm unit, but like our armors come with an integrated comm unit, so it's not like I don't have one. It's just I don't have one outside of my armor.
You have to climb into your armor to pick up.
Yep,
Oh,
yep. I have a car phone and that's it.
my damn cell phone. It's only $30.
Well, it was either that or he had to get a loan,
I already have a loan.
and it would have been bad enough. Cause they
Basic kit, comm unit. Yeah, that makes sense.
For some reason I cannot find it.
no, actually, if you take on a loan, you have to pay double.
Well, I see, but that's the thing. I took it from another player, and they're not charging me interest.
You're a good player. Emergency beacon might be a good idea, especially because, you know.
I mean, it's up to you. As soon as I get away from the items that I think are the necessary to have a functional character, my hands come off the other person's character.
Yeah.
Although I think you ended up with the no, Mosh has slightly more credits than you. But that's because I bought a bunch of weak stuff for Mosh because he shouldn't be doing anything in combat other than buffing us.
Well, like I said, I'm the
If he
miniature
is doing anything here, there's a very good chance he will die.
Alright.
Why the heck would you want that?
What? That you're playing a buffed out character?
No. I expected that one. No, I'm looking at the technological items and I'm like, miniature sun. Why?
Oh, because like despite its name, it's basically just a lava lamp.
Tattoos, clothing, ceremonial, travel.
Alright, that part's looking good.
You don't have to buy formal, do you? I mean, you don't have to buy clothes, do you?
Yes you do.
I was gonna say, buff in the uniform.
I'm gonna be changing this site.
I just bought basic clothes. I think they're like
Okay,
2 credits.
cupcake.
Oh.
Well, you did call yourself Cupcake, so.
Hey, I could be breezy in the armor.
Yeah, I bought everyday clothing. It's 1 credit.
Okay, I'm fine. Yep, clothing. Spacesuit, no. Saddle.
No, your armor will cover that, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, no kidding. I was just laughing at it. Like rope, no. Hygiene kit, no. I could see, say, a med kit. Yes, I could see that.
Med kit's not gonna help you if you don't have the medicine skill.
True. Okay, you're right. Okay. How about the emergency beacon? That I could see useful in certain situations.
My hands are off the thing. Whatever random other stuff you want to buy is up to you. I do recommend that you buy a backpack if you're gonna buy other stuff.
Well, yeah, no kidding. All right.
And you have the credits to just buy the industrial one.
Yeah. Seeing how I'm pretty much armored to the teeth anyway, so yeah.
By the time I got around to personal items, I think I only had 300 credits left.
So yeah, industrial backpack.
Before you start doing all that, your inventory is all the way on the bottom of the sheet.
Okay.
And if you want to add a new thing, you'll see a button that just says plus add.
Okay.
Then you just type it in, fill out how many you have, the item's level, and then the bulk. And then before we start on session 0, I can go through and make sure your bulks are all calculated correctly to make sure you're not over encumbered or all that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say over encumbered would suck. But yeah, I mean simple stuff like you know, I don't see where I would need, you know, a toothbrush or whatever, but you know, just army things like a flashlight and a emergency beacon and stuff I would need outside of the suit. You know, you've said you've provided tents and food and water, so that's not the problem. It'd be things like a little cultural thingamajiggy, like a totem or whatever. Yeah, little stuff like that's gonna be like.
I wouldn't deny the use of cybernetics, and they're going to be more costly. So if you want to look into those, I would look at those first, and then see how many
That's
credits you have
what
left
I'm
over.
looking. That's what I'm looking at.
Karsa, I do have a question for you.
Mm-hmm. I may
She
have an
disappeared.
answer.
So on the map for the ship, the
Yeah.
Vanguard Parapet is actually a transport class ship, so it actually is the correct class frame. Can you remove like where it says on the map where it says like med bay and synth bay and tech shop and all that shit?
Sure.
Actually, you can leave med bay because I left that one as a med bay.
We can talk about that.
Well, like up on the map key, I've crossed off what they had listed and replaced them with what they actually are. It's just like there's words on the map and they don't correspond to the new changes.
Okay. Well, I can take care of that.
But everything else is correct. I don't know why we have an Aslandy ship, but I don't care anymore.
Well, I'm wearing Aslandy armor, so.
Because it was stolen, and unfortunately, it's not supposed to be stolen. It's supposed to be destroyed.
I mean,
because they have
like,
auto destruct.
Yeah.
But this one somehow disabled the auto destruct.
I mean, it's listed as a Vanguard Parapet just on the map. It doesn't have to be that. It's just this particular map is of a ship that is of the correct frame type.
Mm-hmm.
So like we don't have to go looking for a new map, which is good.
And it's allowed to be used, so I can use it.
Noname, I listed your credits on the sheet.
Thank you.
They're about halfway down on like the right hand side.
Okay.
Oh, and then when you need to roll anything, you basically just need to click the damn it, that's my sheet. Click the corresponding thing. Before I jump off, because I'm getting kind of tired and I need to get to bed.
Yeah, thanks again for that.
Yeah, I'm going to add in the attacks for all your weapons.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna put it this way. You have a +9 to hit with your pistol, which is almost double what Mosh has. And that's his best attack. And this is your worst.
Yeah. So, needless to say, I hit things. I hit things real good.
Yeah, he just needs to like not be.
Data Jack. Just out of curiosity, how does they have hackers in this game?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's all wisdom and intelligence, though, isn't it?
Oh.
Thought so. Alright. So, definitely not a me thing.
No, you should have become an operative if you chose that.
I already have one of those.
Yeah, but no need those.
I thought we did. I haven't heard anything from that guy, though.
He should have gotten with you.
No damage ability. Unfortunately, like when it comes to like pistols, you're not going to be doing a lot of damage with the pistols because they're small arms and you only get to add half the normal specialization damage, and you don't get to add an attribute to the damage. Like your melee attacks are going to be doing far more damage. I'm sorry, your range attack is only a +7. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I was adding an extra 2.
There we go. Okay. Now for the freaking gems at the top.
The only characters I've helped build are Strawberry Shortcake, Blueberry Red, whatever.
Yeah.
And Mosh.
Yeah. Well, there's you. There's.
Well, I didn't have to help our nanosite. He knows what he's doing.
Exactly. You really don't have. There's only one other person you have to worry about. Period. Right now. Oh, and I know that Vulcan's supposed to get a hold of you. He was supposed to get a hold of you sometime very, very soon.
Correct.
He said he was going to get a hold of you at least.
I mean, his character's basically done. It's the same character from the Christmas thing, isn't it?
No, but we can use the one from the Christmas thing.
I love how this cut off the most of the thing, so it just says Blueberry Cupcakes Thunder.
Blueberry Cupcakes Thunder. Alright.
The big thing about these sheets, Oname, is you're going to have to track your own ammo usage. It's not going to drop it, or it's not going to change it as you use them.
No, I know that.
Okay. Oh, it's D6. Whoops. Glad I looked. See, like your pistol does a D6 plus 2. I'm gonna have to make sure I got the range on that right. Your pulse gun, on the other hand, is D6 plus 9 for damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because pulse gun doesn't have operative rate. Not retarded. I'm not. Oh, because the Pulse Gauntlet already has the knockdown critical effect, when you crit because of slam down, not only do they get knocked on their ass, I think you push them back like a D4 times your strength modifier squares. Or no, it's like a D4 plus your strength mod. Whatever. You also like blast them back a few feet.
This part is the worst part of it all. Okay.
Oh, it's 30 feet. Ew. Oh, it's 60.
Hi, Milk Dud. Welcome in. We are currently working on a character sheet while I'm doing some of the artwork. And oh my god, is it a pain.
Actually say something along those lines, so I apologize. I do.
Why? It's just a pain, that's all. It's fine, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Respiration compounder is cool, but if you just care about being able to breathe in an atmosphere you can't breathe in, pressurized lungs are better.
They're also more expensive. But no, I was actually looking at the filtered poison checks and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's the upside for the respiration compounder as opposed to pressurized lungs.
Right, which is why I picked the pressure, not the pressurized lungs, but the respirator with poison checks, because I don't need to not be able to breathe permanently, but having the +2 to my time for being underwater, plus the resistance to poisons are probably a better choice anyway overall.
Yeah, I mean,
So
these are all
each
good.
gem,
Just like add them to the inventory part of your sheet.
Right.
For each gem, I'm thinking is for every person you've killed, you had to put in a gem. Because you wanted to.
Well, no, it's more along the lines of for every person who made me what I am.
Yeah. So, I'm not going to do the back because you're almost never going to show the back.
No, that's fine.
And fix this up a bit.
Oh, the last thing before I jump off.
Thank you for the follow. Flare Blade was taken. Nice. Thank you for the follow. Alright.
When we get to Starship Combat, Naname, you're probably gonna end up being a gunner.
That's fine.
Now I'm going to change this
I have
color.
no problem with being the guy in the gunner chair.
Well, I have it set up so that if we get something in front of us, technically we could have 4 gunners.
Hey, 4 arms, 4 gunners. I'm going. I'm like normal to that.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
We need 4 different people. But basically, I have it set up to where if we get somebody in a bad position, like we've ripped through their shields, and our pilot can get us around to that arc of their ship with our front facing them, we can basically just obliterate them by firing everything we have straight out the front.
Works.
Also, that's where our heavy railgun is.
Okay. I'm gonna change. Hi! I'm glad you're here. Currently what we are doing is we are building a character from scratch in Vroid, and then we're also building the character on the character sheet. This character will be used next week on session 0. Good. Alright. Well, I'm glad you're here. Very glad you're here. Names are hard. It's usually the literal last thing you do. Okay.
Actually, for me, the name was like the first thing that came up.
That's why she has a blueberry cupcake head.
Because I saw the card, and I was like, "Yeah, that's blueberry cupcake."
Now I gotta change the color of your avatar because it's not matching the gems, but that's not gonna be a problem. I can do it rather quickly, actually.
Okay.
As soon as you guys are done with the character sheet.
Yeah,
my god, we have a raid! Welcome in, Altered Paradise. Welcome in. We are currently doing a character sheet, if you see the character sheet, and a character that is going with the character sheet. This is Blueberry Cupcake, who is a Kasatha. Now, the Kasatha has 4 arms. We only have 2 right now. We will fix that as soon as we can. We're going to do the basics that we need to do in Vroid, and then we're going to remove the arms from one picture and drop it down. So, she will have 4 arms by the time it's done. You're on your way out? gotta get some Z's? Yeah. Yeah. This is a Kasatha. The blueberry cupcake head is the helmet, not hair.
No, definitely not hair.
No, but if you really want to see what the head looked like before the helmet, I could do that. We just are trying really hard to close so that only the eyes and nose show up, not the mouth, because that's considered like erotic for them.
All right. Well, Carson, I'm out. I gotta get to bed.
Thank you so much, Grill. Thank you.
Yep.
Anyway, now that we're done with the character sheet, are you satisfied with your character sheet?
Yes, I am. I'm actually completely 100% cool with my character.
Excellent.
I am with that. And now I'm just adding the little, fuzzy, happy bit.
All right. Let's go on then. Now back to the art.
Yep.
And in the art, we are working currently on her avatar. Here's what we got so far. Let me show you what we've got so far, if GIMP will let me. That's what we got so far. Now, the blue on your outfit is going to change to the blue that is on your helmet. Now that we have an idea what's going on. My first name is W.E. That is no full name. Okay, alright, no problem. I know that you're going to be joining us very soon, and thank you for joining us today. But Altered Paradise, here we go. I don't know. Magica, are you still here? Always shout out our lovely raiders. Yes. What were you playing? Well, that's just the stream ending. What were you playing? And let's see here. We also had Milktud show up. Milktud is the person who got me into RSSG. I'm very pleased with what has been going on with RSS. Skyrim! That's the one I've been watching quite a bit. I just don't watch when I'm streaming. And this is Milktud. Milktud does a lot of Minecraft. She's currently joining me in my Minecraft on Sundays with Community Minecraft. So, yeah. I mean, it's very difficult for me to have all this stuff going on my computer. I only have one screen, dude. One screen, not two. And so that's why I have to be very... I mean, I can put you on my phone, that's about all I can do. Anyway, we are currently making Blueberry Cupcake. Yes, the name is Blueberry Cupcake.
And he's a gladiator.
He's a gladiator. He's a Kasatha. And I'm doing my best in getting Vroid to work with me. It's not liking me very much. But we are trying. We are trying really hard.
Mostly because everything you have made thus far has been left of normal.
Yeah, this is the first major abnormal character I've ever had to create. So, ooh, this is rough. This is a challenge. But, you know what? I'm all for this challenge. So, we're going to take that avatar. And we're going to take that particular I was trying to do something. What was I trying to do? Get my brain in gear is what I need to do. Yeah, you have Minecraft and Skyrim too. You're welcome to join the community. But I know that you work on
I
Sunday.
do. I do.
Otherwise, we would have done this on Sundays.
Well, actually, today I got Sunday off, but it's not always. I always get Monday off, but I will probably rarely get any other day
No,
off.
let's not do it this way. We were gonna do it the hard way. You say that until you try. You say that until we try to make your character. Oh no. Is it human?
No.
Are we making your character? If we are, I'm gonna have to do it on Friday. Or am I doing it today? Oh my. Not today, sadly. Okay, so probably on Friday when I'm streaming. Or do you want to do it when off stream? That is up to you. Let's go back to Cupcake. Cupcake! With all the gems in your helm. Is there any...
Yes.
Okay, so I want to get this saved.
Yeah.
With your helm. And I want to go to the outfit. I want to find, I think it's the tops, customs. Is it custom or is it dress? No, it's not dresses. Not that. It's that. Yeah, it's that. Okay. So we're gonna edit this texture. Ow. We're gonna take this this particular layer and we're gonna tweak it a lot. We're gonna export it. Call it blueberry cupcake.
It's pretty. All like digital things swirling across.
Yeah. Be right back. Swapping phone to laptop since I'm headed back inside. Okay. Alright. Cool. Cool. Right. Minimize this. Bring up GIMP. Cause GIMP. I like GIMP. Don't get me wrong. I love GIMP. We're gonna do some changes to that outfit.
Yeah.
Alright.
We expected that.
Yeah, you did. I mean, it was a stock outfit, and then we work with it, right?
Right.
Okay. Open. Blueberry, where are you, Blueberry? Where did I put you? Oh dear.
You stuffed me in a box, didn't you?
I did. I stuck you in a box. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Well, you know, I did, but.
You totally did. That's okay. I've been in a box before.
You sure?
I have.
Oh, you have? Okay. Well, then I don't feel so bad. Alright.
What do you think jail cells are?
Oh, we didn't have to go there at all. Well, yeah, you are a prisoner, so.
Duh. I'm not talking real life.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking, I'm a gladiator, therefore boxes for people to be kept is kind of a thing for me.
You're kind of used to it. Yes.
Like I
Blueberry
said.
Cupcake is very used to
Being in a box.
being in the box. Alright.
Yep.
So, these colors, these blues, these are cool blues, but
Yeah.
it's not the blue we want. So, we're
No.
going to do some filtering and changing that blue
Yep.
to match Cupcake.
Right.
So, back to the old character. Let's get this blue matching with I think, do I want to go with that color? Come on, match up. Nah, that's too dark. That's better. Alright. We will take this color, and we're gonna do, and I don't know if how many of you actually understand how to use GIMP, but GIMP has some basic abilities. I know a lot of people are all about Photoshop, but you know, I'm poor. This is free. So we're gonna work with this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the color that I see, and that color is gonna be changed. And then we're gonna select another color, and that color is gonna be changed to a different color. It's not gonna be the same as that one. So to give it that gem type style look, you know, you almost should be a prince because of the look.
Which is funny because he ended up getting kidnapped and forced into slave labor.
Yeah.
Beating people up.
So maybe he was a prince at one time, and now this is the way to get back at him.
Or he doesn't remember it all, and he just wears it because it's cool looking.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be tribal things of, ooh,
Yeah, like this is really not much of anything at all. Oh, geez. It didn't come up right. Okay. Let's try again.
I mean, I'm not saying he couldn't be part, you know, OCD. I mean, squirrel.
Squirrel!
You never know.
You sure?
That's the whole point. He doesn't know. Figuring that out is going to be the fun part.
Indeed. Indeed it will be. Alright. And we're going to continue on with this by, and let's increase the viewpoint so I can actually see what I'm doing. So far we've got somewhere. It's
Definitely
looking, it's
the same.
huh?
There we go.
What did you say?
I said somewhere is definitely a place we have.
Yes. Alright, I'm here, I'm capable of typing. Cool! I'm glad you're here. I am so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Right. I'm gonna continue on trying to make this work. We need a darker color this time. Because this gem is... You really do look like a prince on this instead of a I don't know. There has to be a reason why you have such a beautiful armor.
Well, like I said, it could be a gift from the person who freed me. You know, wear this because this is what I picture you as.
Yeah, could be.
I mean, they let him live. That's pretty impressive, really.
True enough. Alright. Let's take this and maybe do some... Okay. Now we're getting somewhere with this.
Mm-hmm.
Now we gotta figure out what we're doing with this right here, because that actually, that color right there is the epitome of what we're going for. So I think we could go with this.
No.
And then change this out to more of this. And then we'll probably blend it in, or maybe not, because it actually is a gem. So maybe it would not be blended in. It's reflecting off of the light.
Yes, it is.
So
if it's actual gemstones, no, they would have a multitude
take
of colors.
care, Alter. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Alright, so you were saying?
Well, like I said, if you look at a gemstone in the light, the multi-cut ones, they actually shimmer and shine everything from white to a darker version of their birthline color to a black.
Right.
Because it's how they catch in the light.
So we'll have to change that out. That doesn't look right. Let's bring this backwards and see what it looks like. See what it looks like. Where are you at? View.
Okay.
Zoom out. Ah, 50. Alright, that's kind of looking like it more matches what your character's colors are. So, what we're going to do is we're going to clean it up a bit. Maybe blend them, or maybe not blend them. I don't know. Some of these actually look fine not blended. But we definitely need to clean up. So let's do some cleanup. Let's see here. I guess I'm gonna use this toolbox. Let's see here. Where's my eraser? Alright, so select none and then erase. We just want to erase because we don't want this to mess up everywhere. Yeah, I am using a mouse, but soon I will be using an actual tablet as soon as my daughter and I learn how to use it together. Okay. Let's view it a little bit more. We're cleaning this up because it kind of needs it.
Yeah.
Kind of needs to be cleaned up a bit. Oof, I did that wrong. Alright, let's do this. Let's try and clean it up this way. Come on, let me see your... Okay. Alright, fine. We'll use this then. Because this will work better. For some reason, sometimes that particular ability that it uses does not work well. So, anyway, we're getting somewhere.
Mm-hmm. There's a dot. There's a dot. No, there we go. On the other side, there's a little bit of blue.
Yeah, I'm slowly removing it.
I figured.
Plus, I gotta do something about that area that looks very messed up right here on the edge. That doesn't look right, so that's actually better.
Yeah.
And that's actually, we will have to do the hard way. Because we need that to look right. Ooh, nope. Ay. So, are you guys excited about the 24th?
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Because I have things in mind. I've been talking to my husband, as you know. He and I both like to come up with ideas. So I have to say my husband and I worked on an idea together. Even though he is not. He says he is retired.
Yeah, he works on stuff with you. That's not retirement, that's backseat driving.
Uh-huh.
Day and age, Word documents are pretty much paper.
Yeah. He says he is retired. I personally disagree. Alright. Now for the silver part that we're gonna want to put on that one spot. Let's find it. Actually, we should go with this one better. Yeah, let's go with that. An L-Kid appears. Ooh. Yeah, you say you believe him. Ha! I disagree. I don't believe it. One second. I don't. And I've been married to him for a long time. Married to him since 2009.
This is the year before I met Kush. Cool.
Yeah. There we go. I think that's fixed. What do you think?
I think that's better looking.
Shall we see what it looks like?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. I'm going to put it in. So save as cupcake. And then export it. As cupcake.
Oh, I feel loved.
Aww. We're gonna have some fun with this. I hope that you all find that the game we're gonna play is gonna be actually worth it. I hope you love it. I hope you do. Alright, back to Vroid. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that image that we had. We're gonna replace it.
Yep.
So export, or no, we don't want to export, we want to import this time. Import. Where are you? Where are you? Blueberry cupcake. There we go. Does that match more what you see as your character?
Yes.
Alright.
I really kind of like it, actually.
Looks good?
Like I said, he needs arms, though. He needs more arms, though.
Well, I gotta take the picture.
Right.
Of what you want to look like with your 2 arms, and then I gotta do another picture with your other arms another way. So, and then we'll put them together.
Yep.
So, if you like this the way it is, or do you want me to do some more changes?
No, actually, it looks fine.
Okay. Next step. We save this. We're going to save as blueberry cupcake. Have your own top.
I have my own top. I'm a blueberry cupcake.
You're a blueberry cupcake. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, blueberry cupcake. Alright, now to get into making it look right, we can't really do accessories now. You really have no facial expressions when you're talking. That should not do that. It's that jacket, I think, that we had.
Jacket's fine. You can wave a little.
Well,
It's
plus
crazy.
you're doing this as a PNG, so it's not going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's get you down to a point of what would make sense for a character picture.
He needs to have his arms crossed.
You want his arms crossed? Sure.
Would make sense, because if you're going to put one set of arms under the other set of arms, wouldn't a pair of crossed arms make so you can see both sets?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get you so that I can... You're gonna be a tall dude, though.
Yeah, I already knew that.
Okay. So, you want your arms crossed. Let's do that. Alright, so when we're positioning, we're gonna have to actually position not with animations, but with posing. And I'm gonna stop your blinking because that's driving me insane. Okay.
Oh, he blinks more. He's like, oh, he's so cute. Stop blinking.
Let's make sure that the lighting is okay. The lighting, wind. Okay, that's good. I did remember last night to take off the rim light, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's go back to the posing. Alright, so posing, we're using basically controllers to do stuff. If you ever done any animations before, which I know you and I have, because you and I met in a Second Life.
Yes.
This particular type of thing is how you make animations. This is exactly how you make animations.
That's right.
And this is what we're trying to do.
Yep. Which always is funny because it ends up being more awkward when you do it than if you actually were to just sit there and say, yeah.
Yep. Bring him back so he's looking at us. And there we go.
Mm-hmm.
I seems to have a bend in his
Yeah.
his stature.
I like it. Kind of a cocky kind of, you know what? I could, but I don't have to.
That sounds very much like what I would expect from you. So, yeah. All right. So,
and then layer that on that set of, and then the other set of arms on top of that set of arms. Yeah.
All right. So first thing first, we change the background because it needs to be green. So that's a 0. No. It's actually you gotta let me, please. Please. 0, 0. No.
GB, it would just be 0, 255, 0.
Yup. There's your 0. Now.
Green.
Alright.
See, coding is a good thing.
And there's your picture. And this is crossed.
Yep. See, that's the yo pose.
Yo.
Yo.
And now
we have to uncross his arms and take the other picture.
Do not want to move anything else. We just want to move the arms.
Right.
So, to do this,
11.
We are going to go back to posing. I already took a picture of this.
Right.
We're going to show the controllers. And we're going to do... We could do greeting. Oh wait, go back to the other. Don't want that. Alright. We're keeping it as this. And then we're moving... How do we want to move it? Like this? How do you want him to look? I mean, you got two hands crossed, but how are you wanting his hands to look? The other two. We could do...
Actually, I was thinking like straight out, like the regular T-pose. Something, you know, a little more straightforward instead of... Well, yeah, because you gotta cross them. Well, you could always do the YMCA thing. Hey, YMCA.
Like, okay. Come on.
There we go. Oops, my fight.
That's an
Nope.
inch. No, no.
Try his elbow. Try grabbing his elbow and moving him up.
Yeah, actually.
There you go. I think that's better. Slightly. Although I don't think his arms are supposed to move like that. All of a sudden I'm hearing this horrible wrenching pain.
There.
Shut up.
His head wasn't supposed to move, but he did.
Yeah.
So we'll have to cut the arms from this one then and put it on
Yeah.
the other one.
Yeah.
Alright. So
You put his other arm up just a tad.
this one?
No, the left one, dear, not the right one. Hey, you got the YMCA thing going.
YMCA.
YMCA. Yeah, there you go. Now, there's the arms, the top part, and then the folded arms on the bottom part. Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Natural hands, or do you want to go with a grip? Or a thumbs up? We can go with thumbs up if you want.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Yep.
Alright. Or down.
Nah, thumbs up.
You like the thumbs up instead.
I do.
Alright, let's see if I can make it work. Come on. There we go.
Now you have to twist his... Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Now this one, we'll do thumbs up on the natural, and it'll be thumbs up. Yeah! We
Yay.
got it! Cool! Dude!
Let's go! Yeah.
Cool! Yeah! Alright.
Yeah.
Those will
Yeah,
actually be
pretty
the
either.
easiest to cut out, so we will definitely use these as that part.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is going to be just a fun character, period.
Thumbs up. Yeah. Alright. Thumbs up, blueberry cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the thumbs up. Alright. Now we go on and we take all of this. We're going to save Vroid. We're going to save Vroid. And hopefully I don't fudge it up. Save as. Vroid. Yeah, we'll go with that. Cool. That part is done.
Now we get the hard one. We have to cut the arms.
Now we gotta cut the arms off.
Ouch.
This is the harder part.
Ouch.
Because I gotta get rid of all that green too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. Right. Back to Gimp. Right. On Gimp, we're gonna go back to opening. We're gonna open a new page. Let's see if we can open a new page. Well, let's open. Was it? I called it thumbs up. Where are you, thumbs up? Thumbs up. thumbs up. And then we're going to add open as layers. Cross. Now, for those who don't know, when using green on a screen, you know what green screen means. Hey, Sargito! Thank you for coming in, Sarge. How you doing? How are you doing? I know we haven't played WoW. We need to. We desperately need to. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, though. As you can see. So, but I do plan on playing WoW with you very, very soon. Alright, so what we need to do right now is we need to select this color. By selecting this color, we're going to remove this color by deleting it. Hello. Say hello to your new person. We're going to take this color as well on the next level layer. Next layer. Where is that next layer? Come on, docs, give me the layers. There we go. Take this layer. We're going to do the same thing that we did with that layer. There we go. Hello. Now let's see what it looks like when I remove the selection. I didn't even have to cut the arms.
No, that's actually really well done. I'm like, wow, that looks good as is, dang near. There's really no change to it. It's just adding some arms. Cool.
So you like it?
Yeah.
Alright. Save
and
it.
now he has 4 arms. 4
yes.
of them.
4 of them.
Yes.
Thumbs up, Blueberry. Blueberry. And dope. That sounds good. I started a mage. Oh, level 23. Oh, wow. Cool. Cool. I'm kind of way behind you, though. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to do much of anything else, but, you know, I'm trying. Alright, so let's save this. Let's export this. And... yeah. Nice. And we will use this as your character
Right.
for the game. Do you want me to give... There is Blueberry Cupcake. If you like it, clap, applause, whatever you want to do. Tell me you like it. Tell me if it is gonna be the next big big alien. Blueberry Cupcake. Yep, we did it. We made it happen.
Yep.
So.
Better than Goro.
Better than a Goro? Oh, that's what she wanted, so she's going to be a he. This is called a Kasatha. For those of you who just walked in and want to know a little bit about this character, Nanane, please explain your lovely character to everyone.
Alright. Blueberry Cupcake was originally a gladiator in the, can I call them space Nazis?
Technically, yes. The
Okay.
Atlantean Empire.
Okay, they're space Nazis. Anyways, in the dungeons of the space Nazi Empire, Blueberry Cupcake here, who really truthfully doesn't know his real name, so Blueberry Cupcake works enough because everybody who saw his blue skin and forearms were like, you know what, you're either going to be Blueberry and wow, you just beat that guy down like nobody's business. I'm going to call you Cupcake or something, nonsensical. So yeah. He was very, very good at his job, hence the gemstones on his outfit, because he actually was able to buy his freedom, or have it given to him. I've yet to figure that part out, but we'll figure that part out. But, he's no longer a gladiator, so an ex-gladiator. That's pretty impressive if you think about it, because now he works as a guard. Because he lived. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
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 He lived.
Yeah.
Because most don't.
Exactly. That's the point. He lived. He lived and not only kept his sanity, but a little bit of his humor, as you can tell from his expression. Which is always a good thing, because, when you're being pummeled by all and sundry, including, 40-foot great dragons, you might as well snap out a couple of good one-liners.
So, guys, that is what you could look forward to next Monday at 10 a.m.
Yep.
I think we're going to call it today because I still have, it is a holiday. And my husband would love to have some attention.
Mine's sleeping.
Yours is sleeping. Mine just brought me food.
Nice.
Yum, yum, yums. Yes. And, Flair, if you would like me to work on yours, we can either do it online on Friday, if you would like, at 1 o'clock, or we could do it offline and we'll just figure out how to make your character. Tell my husband, I said, yeah, sure, I will. I will tell him that you said hey. So.
Hey, husband, what?
Hey. Oh, you broke up. So, yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for being here, and thank you. I hope that you guys had at least somewhat fun. I know the first part we were working on character sheet, but did we?
I'm just feeling all special or victimized that you pretty much used an entire 2-hour streaming.
Well, yeah. I told you I was going to.
I know that. I still say that it's payback for, waiting so long to finish it.
Well, I did say
okay.
Session 0 was to explain the universe, not your character.
My character is my universe, but I thought, no.
I will give Cervantes your regards, for sure. Cervantes is my husband, if everyone doesn't know. He calls himself other things in my games, but yeah. Cervantes is the name we use all the time.
Mostly NPC guy, from what I've seen.
That too. Well, we are trying to say that he says he's retired. You could
Yeah,
say he's
your
retired.
plot line and story and what to do and how to go and yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you, Sarge. Thank you, Milkdud. Thank you, Altered Paradise. Thank you, Bailey's, for giving me a sub. Altered Paradise for rating me. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sarge, for showing up. Thank you, Noname, for being my guinea pig.
I was gonna say victim, but that works too.
Well, you can take Dr. Moreau out of a Second Life, but you can't take Dr. Moreau out of me.
Nope. Which is fine because I've done this before. I know where I know where to put the pieces back.
Yeah. Yeah. And thank you again, Flair. Thank you for being here as well. On Friday, we are going to be doing Flair's character. And finishing off
right.
that. Yes.
Yes.
You're very welcome. You are very welcome. I hope that you guys learned a little bit about how to use Vroid, a little bit of how to make the character sheet that we're going to be working with. Because next week, the 24th, is day 1 of Star Trekking across the universe.